Hi, Internet! Welcome back to the stream! It is a Tuesday. I know I'm here on a little bit of an unusual day for me. I honestly cannot tell you the last time I streamed on a Tuesday. It was probably... Was it 2 weeks ago when we got... It was 2 weeks ago when we got back. But other than that, I can't remember the last time I streamed on a Tuesday. So I know this is a little bit of an off day for the stream, or just like an unusual day for the stream at least. But I did take the Friday through Monday off for holiday stuff. So I thought I would pop in today, play a little bit of Runeterra, talk about shit, I don't know, and do the usual stuff. Viewer deck submissions are open, or should be open. I've been realizing that I haven't really done very much of the free build gauntlet, and I expressed so much interest, and I noticed a few people putting really interesting deck codes in the Discord as well. So I'm just gonna jump in with a very shitty peddler deck that I made with Puffcat Peddlers, just to warm up. And see how that goes. It's very bad, but I'm looking forward to doing it. Just so that I can be silly and also, I don't know, play some Runeterra and just dick off. That's my whole plan, is just to be a little bit of a dick, but also play Runeterra. Outside of Runeterra, my weekend was mostly swallowed by Honkai Choo Choo. So I'll hail that. And otherwise, we had a pretty good weekend seeing some folks and hanging out with some friends, and honestly de-stressing after 2 weeks of everything happening at once and getting over jet lag after our bigger trip. And then finally we got some semblance of normal. I went to work today. It was fine. I'll continue going to work the rest of the week, and it will also be fine, and it will be short because there were only 4 days in the work week for me. Yeah, I hope everyone did have a nice holiday though. Happy belated Memorial Day. I don't think it's, yeah, there's no time zones that are behind me where it's still Memorial Day. We're at the very tail end of it. But if you did get a holiday, I hope it was all right. Ours was pretty good. It was surprising. It's been surprisingly warm, but there were a couple of days last week where it was surprisingly cold, so I just don't know what the weather is doing either. It's just having a little bit of a breakdown. We've got Monosamira. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna choose to just kind of, I think, ignore it, honestly. So the conceit of this deck is I have peddlers, and then I have all the duplication stuff in P and Z, and then I have a bunch of little spells that the peddlers can see. And I included some weird ones, like the Encore that gives you a fleeting that's reduced by 2. Don't know if that's actually going to be useful, but it sounded fun. It sounded entertaining. Do wish you could put more than 3 copies of something though in the free build. I'm disappointed that they still limit it to 3. I cannot persistent petitioner my way out of this shit, but that's okay. We can be impatient for it in the future, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't have any of my peddlers! I've reduced the number of cards in this deck to 30. It's not a 40 card deck. I went what's small for me. Like, my impulse when I'm deck building is to put in 40,000 versions of every single possible value piece that I think might be helpful. And it's clearly not working. Or at least it didn't work this one whole time. And that means it's trash, and everything is bad and wrong, and then I should never play card games ever again. That's what that means. Yes, thank you. We're gonna draw that shit. We're going to cast that shit next turn. Hopefully before whatever that Samira deck is doing is about to do. Because I don't actually know what free build meta at all looks like. I just know that people are doing some funny stuff. Last time we jumped in here, people were doing some very funny stuff. So hopefully it's just the haha once more. I could cast Practical Perfectionist. I unfortunately don't have... Oh, I do have Counterfeit. Let's cast Counterfeit into Peddler so that at least we have guaranteed versions coming. Because the other option is to just slap a Peddler and then do Mushroom Cloud. But I think I like the duplicate first, because then I can just have more of them. If I have an unkillable army, it will work. Also, my opponent is hard roping. We're in the first match of the day, and they're just fucking hardcore roping, which is always an excellent time to be alive. But here's our first card. If it dies, it's fine. We've got more where that came from. Practical or evil imperfectionist would be kind of annoying here, because I don't have anything to really duplicate, but at least the first 3/3 has hit the field, and it's looking good. Ignore Glass dying behind me. Glass, don't die! You're welcome. He makes more dying sounds in response. I think this is ideal. I think that means I solved all the problems. You know me, the problem solver. Me with my little poro and my ropey as fuck opponent. Anyway. Where is Flufferton? There's the Flufferton. Mobilize has been discounted. That's absolutely fine. There's a Samira. That's also fine. We're gonna ignore that. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, 1 mana Mobilize is nice. Not gonna shit on that for sure. But the decision making, however, the decision making's kind of ass. Because the design is obvious at this point. There's no like, ooh, what are they playing anymore? It's fucking obvious. But that's okay. What else? Oh yeah, I've been thinking about new video games to play. Outside of Runeterra. I was talking about this with Glass earlier today, actually. There are a bunch that I'm realizing that I actually really want to get around to at some point. If you see me randomly booting up Dead Cells, it's because of it's because of conversations that are being had. Like myself, thinking about things. I'm gonna just do this and see if we can't pick a peddler. That is indeed a peddler. We're gonna make more of that shit. We are going to eventually cast a couple of them. I very sadly only have one right now, but it'll be fine. There's another Mobilize, that's okay, yada yada yada. There's a quick quill onto Samira, that's like also fine. I don't really give a shit about this 4-2 going into action, so we're gonna send that 4-2. Nexus damage is priority. They can Mystic Shot this. Or like Vandal spells? Did they bother with the Vandal spells? Oh, there's only 2 cards left. Did they really run like a 10 card? I think it's a 10 card deck, isn't it? Oh, I'm a little afraid now, but whatever. If we bothered to be afraid in Runeterra, we'd never fucking play Runeterra. Can't be afraid! I'm not afraid! Okay, that's fine. How many things are you How many times do you anticipate leveling the Samira? How frequently does that happen? Also, New Kid, thank you for the sub! 22 months. That's a pretty solid fucking number. It's 2 times 11! Who doesn't like multiplying by 11? Okay, that's a lot of quick quill action. I mean, that's fine. They're gonna level it. That's okay. I'm gonna wait here the whole goddamn time! I'm just having a nice wait, asshole. Have you really been streaming for almost 2 years, Nifty? It has been almost 2 years. It's actually been I think it's just over 2 years now. And I keep reminding myself that I need to do some kind of like, oh yeah, by the way, it's been 2 years. Cause it took me a little while to get to affiliate, but yeah, it is pretty cool. I was counting and I was like, how many years has it actually been? Because for some reason my brain now wants to say that it's been 3 years, but it definitely hasn't been 3 years. It's only been 2. Look at me thinking it's been longer. I'm such a fucking veteran. Yada yada yada. You're gonna rally. We know. I'm going to sit here through your entire combo. I'm not surrendering. You're gonna have to play your combo. Thank you. All right, here we go. Basically, it's an infinite rally at this point. So, I mean, if they'd like to move faster than the snail, then your local snail. Do you think they'll move faster than your local snail? Looks like no. Looks like the answer to that question is a no. Okay. I'm pretty sure attach does not take that many seconds to resolve, so they're making me wait! Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so 0 mana quick kill is actually fucking funny, though. It's actually kind of entertaining. We will be here forever. We'll be here for, I'd be willing to bet, like 5 minutes while they do this, because they need to hit us 5 times in a row with this Samira. They actually need to hit us more than... Okay, well, the quick attack is fine. That's also fine. Yeah, okay. Elixir. Oh, that's gonna cut down on the amount of time that it takes. That's also fine and fair. Okay, yeah, whatever. So now it's only like 2 more. I think it's like 2 more attacks. Is it 2 more attacks? Actually, no, it's 3 more attacks because they need to hit. No, it's 4 and then 4 is 12. So they would need 3. They need 3 because there's one where they chuck the 4-2. That's fine. The round is never ending, so that's just an extra point of damage. What is the pants for Pantheon tag? I had a whole day where I was just arguing that Pantheon maybe deserves pants. And then one of the developers was in the stream and it was like, we're not in the business of giving Pantheon pants. And I was like, how about assless chaps? And assless chaps was apparently okay, which is a type of pant, I would argue. So still it's the pants for Pantheon. I still think it's time for some Pantheon pants. Maybe he just wants them. Maybe he just wants some fucking pants. Also, Snowy, hello and welcome back. Yep, I know, the quick pull is going to continue. That's totally fine. Let's keep going. He doesn't deserve pants. We deserve to see him pantsless, you're just saying. I'm not saying you have to hide anything, but maybe we should give him the option. They can be skin tight. Person, you think Pantheon is a blaspheme? Is a blaspheme? I just don't think it's blasphemous. Also, Aphrodisia, hello, welcome back. Pantheon with Alsa Chest. I'm glad that entertains you. So we're gonna die, that's fine, but they got 3 puff caps, so that's nice. Yeah, well, this is a failure. This is an abject failure, but we got to see a super slow combo, which is, as we all know, everybody's favorite type of combo. The super fucking slow ones that take forever. And then they have a damage. Did they run any? I don't think they run anything else, so that's also fine. We're gonna cast a Puffcat Peddler. We're gonna cast an Encore. Also, Tatsigi, hello, welcome in. What's going on? It is an alright Tuesday / Wednesday. Oh, they're gonna channel. Oh no, but only the Samira. Oh, but then we're dead. Okay, great. We saw a Samira Quick Quill combo. I hate it. Thanks. They were so slow on the open for no reason. For literally no reason. 0 reason. This is the closest I think Runeterra's ever going to feel like Yu-Gi-Oh, by the way. I need to come up with some kind of 10-card deck, I think. I've got other combos in here, but maybe we just go with 10 cards. Maybe it's like 3 peddlers and then all spells, all of the counterfeit copies and stuff, and then we just leave it there. Maybe we don't need more than that. If I can guarantee to know my opening hand with the Teemo, maybe that's enough. That might actually be the answer. Some bitch is bringing fucking Sejuani Gangplank and I fucking hate them. Why you gotta bring that? Why you gotta do that? 30, it's a tradition. You brought traditional Sejuani Gangplank to free build? To fucking free build? I'm judging you. Young Roko, I'm fucking judging you. I hope you know this. That is a lame-ass deck. Okay, it's very good. But also, it's a lame-ass deck and you should feel ashamed of yourself. Rochelle Folk, Azriel, turn 4, kill him. That sounds kind of amazing, alright. Tito, Yumi, infinite puff caps. I mean, we could run some Yumis. We don't have to run some Yumis, but we totally could run some Yumis. They deserve to be judged. Thank you! Thank you! They do. I'm glad. I see I have backup. Young Rucker, are you scared? I have backup of strange people on the internet. Strange people on the internet think I'm maybe right. That's enough. I'm clearly Jesus. Let's get rid of class and Encore here and get a sown seeds. I'm gonna fucking sow those seeds, bitch. My invalid perfectionist is now also Thanos. It's because it's a 5/4 and that means absolutely nothing, but work with me here. Okie dokie, so the peddler has done a good ooh, nothing happened, that's unfortunate. We're not gonna cast that for surezies. We're gonna oh, I could guiding touch right now, let's do that actually. Although you also just people who play GP Sejuani on normal ladder, I mean also fucking fair and acceptable. Those people also deserve to be judged. That none of those things are the thing that I actually need. So we're just gonna skip and then we're gonna draw counterfeit copies, and they apparently do not like my deck at all, which is fine because I don't like you. Anyway, they're casting Fortune Croakers. That's fine. How many puff caps? No puff cap. The answer to my question is a hot, fat 0 puff caps. That is a parley. Okay, that's okay. Great. You hit it a couple times. It didn't. You didn't point that damage at my nexus for godforsaken. Why did you cast a parley for no reason? Why for no reason though? But I'm confused. I am confused. Why? Why do you confuse me, sir? I am a confusion. Anyway, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do a mushroom cloud. That was a decent number of spells all at once. There's 29 on 29 cards now. I'm down to 13 HP. We got a shot tofu. Hello, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? Wow, they really don't like me. That's zillion board emotes like fucking clockwork. Okay, that's fine. Hate me, I don't give a shit. You're still getting puff caps, bro. That's fine. I still don't care. Whoa, the emotes are exciting. That's fine. See? I'm justified in my disgust. They're a Sejuani gang player, and they're also a filthy emote spammer. What is this nonsense? What did I do? Other than play puff caps, but like, also, what did I do? Also, what have I done wrong? Besides be a scumfuck, you know? Besides that. Besides all of the genuine problems and obvious problems that are occurring right now. We're gonna swing with a dude because fuck you and your dudes. Thank you! Fuck you and your dudes! Nowhere to be found. Thank you for the deck code. Appreciate it. With the emote spam, terrible. I mean, I'm keeping up with their fucking card output, which is great. I completely whiffed, it's fine, we're going to ignore that. Scar Maiden Reaver is fine, let's get this peddler out and doing stuff and things. Yeah, I can survive that technically. So that is a behold. I mean, I can't cast it because it doesn't exist. That's fine. Let's do this, and then let's hope it's overwhelm. We'll do that. We're taking a damage. That's fine. We actually hold a peddler here. I can't cast the spell it gave me because it's fucking. It has a condition attached to it. Encore, you betrayed me. Encore, you fucking piece of doo-doo. Okay, Encore bad. Understood, thank you. That's another champion. I'm surprised I didn't cast a champion the previous turn. But that's okay. We can do practical perfectionist. The emote spammer continues. That's totally fine. Let's take a guiding touch, honestly, because that means I have a shot at not dying on the open of the next turn. That's a make it rain. It did hit the 3-1, unfortunate. That's okie dokie. They're still incredibly boring. They're still playing a fucking deck that is so standard, it's like breathing. That deck is so standard, it's like breathing. Nothing is exciting about breathing. I don't go up to my fucking neighbor and be like, hey, neighbor, you know what I did today? You know what I did successfully 15 times in a row? I had a good breathe. I breathed real good. I took in the oxygen, and then I expelled I expelled some CO2. I'm doing that good metabolism. Which, I mean, to be fair, that also means that I'm calling Sejuani gangplank metabolism, which I feel like is not so much an insult, considering it just means it's fundamentally important for the game of Legends of Runeterra. But also, fuck off. That's only one puff cap. Can I top deck like some extra puff caps? Maybe? No? Alright, that's unfortunate, but that's nice, I suppose. We can heal this a little bit. Sag GP is like from Alpha when the game first came out. I know, it is. And it sucks. Caught in the Cold is unfortunately not gonna work. I'm not gonna emote this person. This person fucking sucks. You're playing boring shit in one of the most exciting formats in Runeterra! Right, get this fucking blast from this shit out of my face. Get this shit out of my face. I don't want to see it. Well, you know that we've seen this before, right? You comprehend we've seen it all before, yes? Apparently they don't. Apparently they don't. Eternal exists. Why would you play free build with a deck like that when Eternal is real? That's, I think, the thing that blows my mind. It's just like, it's no longer only standard available. You can do that shit in Eternal. Why bring it here? Why? See? That's a person I can fucking support. Is that probably a standard Teemo Caitlyn deck? Actually, no, because they've got Freljord in it. But is it a Teemo Caitlyn deck and therefore scum that I appreciate as also a scummy player of a very specific type? Yes! And that gives me moral superiority. So Glaurung, welcome to the arena. I'm glad to see you. Are you ready for some peddler v peddler action? That's not a peddler, that's a Teemo, please stop. Please cease and desist. I don't have Teemos, which is probably an oversight more than an advantage. But you know, if I can out peddler it, it'll be fine. I get to play this, and then I get to cast 2 counterfeit copies, and it's just boom, 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 boom. All right, here goes boom number 1, and then we're gonna cast both of the counterfeit copies on top of this one dude, unless they do something to it also eats up their mana, in which case we can do it next turn when I have 2 dudes, except that's a lie because I do actually need this in hand for the thingy to go thing. Okay, understood. I'm not stupid. Sometimes I'm not stupid. Do I want to duplicate both like right now? Yes, I do actually want to duplicate both right now because we can always play one and then still have mana next turn to cast another one and also a spell, which is kind of what I'm focused on here. But yeah, but that doesn't plant 6 out of 2 burst spells unless you have more of those, in which case, fuck off. I'm gonna try and hit them. I don't think they're gonna let this Caitlyn die. So that's some free Nexus damage. That's some free Nexus damage right there. 5 mana and 2 puff caps. Get fucked, idiot. That is a Teemo's Rushing Cloud. So they're leveling the Teemo. So they had 2 Teemos. How big is your deck? Oh, your deck is tiny. So you're doing a very focused puff cap approach. I gotta respect the focus. This is where me having actually way more cards in my deck. I mean, I say way more. It's not humongously more. It's actually very useful. It's actually like incredibly useful. We're gonna do that, and then we're just gonna go crazy because I think we have one on the board and we cast all these spells. Will actually be kind of okay. Like it's a puff cap per turn right now, which I think is actually kind of fine. And we have ways of duplicating and casting now. I wish I could use this at a different time in my life, but we're just gonna put that back in the hand, I guess. I could put the Teemo back, but the Caitlyn, it means I can't replay it, which means I potentially get an open attack with the 3/3 unless I want the Teemo to die, because there's not many cards left in there. Which means I can really crank up the rate at which they're top decking some painful bullshit. They did cast all their Teemos though, so actually there's probably are Teemos in there. In fact, yeah, they're killing a Teemo, so I'm assuming there's also a Teemo in there. Elixir of Iron is fine. Elixir of Iron is fine, yeah. Because we can duplicate and recast. The Caitlyn is probably going to level, which means we do have to think about how much that's going to be doing stuff. But there's 12 puff caps on 3 cards, so going against their strategy a little bit. Yeah, there's 2. There's 3. Okay, so Caitlyn is leveled. Caitlyn is actually not leveled yet. I wonder if they put any draw on there. My guess is no. My guess is just Teemo, which is fine. There's a rockfall path, which is honestly kind of interesting. Let's get this out while there's 2 on the field, I think. That's going to double the number of puff caps, but I don't actually know if it's going to kill me because they're drawing 15 puff caps on their next top deck. They're about to draw 15 puff caps on their next top deck because their deck is so slim. I'm going up to 120 puff caps, which is admittedly terrifying. But if they cannot hit me in the time that it takes for that to actually occur, then we're fine. That is a Piltover Peacemaker. That doesn't really do very much. It puts a Caitlyn back in the deck though, so I think that's what they're looking for, because I haven't cast anything on that, so if they topped up Caitlyn, they're safe for a turn. That's 6. Okay, this is a real race, isn't it? This is a real fucking race. There's the Caitlyn level. Yeah, so I can't attack in, but did the Caitlyn shuffle to the top of the deck is the real important question here. It did not, and it killed them. Bye! Bye, motherfucker! That's what you get for facing the Shroom Queen. Anyway, let's move on. I got a win. I got a stupid fucking win. All right, nowhere to be found. I do see your deck code. We're one loss away from this run being in the garbage, though. So if I don't lose in a couple of rounds, we'll just go straight to your deck. But if we can hang on for a little bit longer, as in like 1 or 2 more games, I'm gonna do that first. Thank you for your patience and also for your deck code, though. Today is May 30th. I know because I get paid on the last day of the month, and that's tomorrow. And I was like checking, and I was like, no, I don't get paid today. It's tomorrow. All hail. Okay. It's another Teemo deck. It's a Teemo, Demacia PNZ Shadow Isles, which is pretty fancy. It's pretty fancy. I like the counterfeit. I want a peddler. Okay, that's not exactly what I was looking for. Honestly, with so much, seeing all the Teemos, I'm wondering if it would be better to actually run like one of just a ping, like even an MK, just to be able to remove that more easily in opening hand. They're giving me a GG already. How many cards do you have? Oh, you also have the 10 card deck. That's fine. I'm wondering if it's like some kind of like papercraft scenario, because they, oh no, they don't have ban laws. Like, is it double attack? No, it can't be double attack of some sort. It can't be double attack of some sort, which is fine. Costs 0. I'm gonna pass. I would like to cast this with a spell or with a peddler on the board. Right now we don't have that, so we shall see. Is it? Yeah, because I guess having 3 Teemos is actually pretty powerful because you can guarantee the level up pretty fast. I was just kind of avoiding that, to be honest. I was like, do I have to worry about this? I'm going to pretend like the answer to that question is no. So you're running a regular Mushroom Cloud. That's not a Teemo, actually. But the second one is a Teemo. The second one's a proper Teemo. That's fine. This is a game where I do actually need to be able to find some stuff real fast. There's another Mushroom Cloud, so they're just going crazy. Is it all Teemos and Mushroom Clouds? I mean, fucking fair. Let's trail evidence here. Can I kill that? No, I cannot. I can instead kill myself. I can instead kill myself with a veteran investigator, which, you know what, fair enough. I'm actually going to risk this, because even if we top deck a top cap or 2, and then, yeah, the damage is negated, but I do get an extra card out of it. This would be better if it was a practical perfectionist, but it's not, so that's exciting. There's a peddler. This is where I maybe can argue with them for half a turn, and then they kill me. I should have cast the counterfeit copies, but at least we do have a couple of other spells to cast in the meantime. Relentless Pursuit is going to kill me, though. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. That's gonna kill me. That's just death. That is unfortunately death, because I can't get 20 onto their top of their deck in a turn. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's just all team rolls all the way down. I mean, the +5 doesn't matter anymore, at least, so, you know, +5 to 40 or so is just not gonna... It's just not really gonna make a dent of any particular import. We're gonna make some copies of some stuff and start padding the deck out, but we're going to die. It's going to go up to 208 next turn, assuming that isn't just another off cap generator in hand, which it probably is, because at this point they are just cycling Teemos. So with the Teemo cycling, we're probably dead. I put in the guiding touches for, like, I think slower metas, you know? Slower than 10 card metas. This is not it. That is not it. Yeah, I can't stop that from happening for sure. That's 200, so top decking got an average of 8. I think we're top decking an average of 8 per turn, which is exciting. Let's do this. We're gonna cast this, and then we're gonna just throw out a Mushroom Cloud or 2, because that's now not 12 on 4 or 17 on 4, but we're going to probably top deck Death. There was another option where maybe I could time trick to a peddler and see if it was one of the peddlers that I created, but unfortunately that's just not quite fast enough. So if I do this again, I actually don't like the Teemo strategy. I think the Teemo strategy is boring, because also he dies super easily if you're running pings, which I guess in this meta you're not usually running pings, but I think the Teemo version is boring. So if I'm gonna remake it after we do this viewer deck and then just fucking load up on only peddlers. I think my downfall was just putting in too many random things that I thought would be useful. It's just not, they're not as useful as I wanted them to be. But moving on here, nowhere. I've got your deck code, so let's take a look at that. Went out of all caps after I wanted all caps. Noxus, P and Z, Ezreal. Gauntlet Boy's back. Somehow he's always going to be back. At least, oh, that's not it. I was like, ooh, it's usually the decks that I don't have that have a little error thing on them that are the decks that I need to tend to and bring in, but not this time. That one's just my own shitty homebrew. P and Z, Noxus. I should have the Noxus sleeve somewhere. There it is. There's the Noxus sleeve. So we're looking at, there's a Draven. I know there's a Draven. Rear guards, Habituer, Ravenous, Flock, Disintegrate. Excuse me. Moving along. Pharaoh's Financier, House Spider, Pirouette, Aftershock, Arachnoid, Sentry, Draven, Ezreal, Scorcher, the Loop Travelers, Back Alley, Barkeep, Eminent Benefactor, and Tri-Beam Improbulator. Oh, it's been a while since I saw that card. So we want Tri-Beam in hand. And we want 3 costs in hand. If we can get it to work out that way. Pirouette's probably going to be relatively strong. We've got Disintegrates as well to cast on top of things. Flux, Burn. Okay. Flux, Burn, and then also Aloof Travelers and Barkeep. The 4 costs here are going to be kind of spicy. It's also got the new Eminent Benefactor, which I haven't played yet, so that should be at least a little interesting. Let's put this in Eternal. Nowhere is here. I'm still in fucking Iron 4. It bruises my ego, but also I don't give a shit. Don't give a shit. This is why I'm looking at other video games. If I was in the full Runeterra mindset, I'd be fucking grinding Eternal, but just not grinding Eternal, man. Which means I probably, we're going to take a little bit of a step back. The tournaments are still going to be happening, though. Tournaments are going to be happening for sure. You're playing good old Canetrox. I wonder how Canetrox is in the Eternal meta right now. I hope it's good, but that's also because I like it, personally. And I still have my Canetrox deck that I got to, that I used to get to Masters, because I have an emotional attachment to it. I'm just like, this one stays. This one stays despite it all. Did I end up with Tri-Beam in my hand? No, but by God did I end up with 2 Ezreals, which is not exactly what I wanted, to be fair. Not exactly what I was looking for here. I mean, I can stun something. I have 3 Ezreals. I top decked Ezreal after Ezreal after Ezreal. Who shuffled this deck, bitch? Who shuffled? I demand to know who shuffled this deck, because it wasn't a human being. Or it was a human being who was drunk and also trying to play Jenga or whatever. What is this? What is that? What is this? What am I supposed to do with this? I can target once, and that's something that's damaged. I mean, my psyche's damaged, but I don't want to scorch myself into the ground. Please don't play any units. Don't have a unit, okay? That's a unit. Fuck you. We're just gonna swing with all of this shit. It's 9 damage. I mean, I'll fucking get them. I'll get them with that good old punch it damage. But also, I wanted to not have 3 Ezreals in hand. Ezreal equals a Miska shot into face. It does, but also it hurts my soul. It hurts me, okay? I know it's useful. I know that there are ways that I can use it, but also it hurts me, okay? I feel pain afterwards. Okay, so they're just swinging with the biggest McDickus. Biggest McDickus is actually kind of fine. I think I'm just gonna scorch it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna scorch it afterwards, because it's annoying. And they have not equipped for anything whatsoever, but it's dying. Bye! I don't like it. That's a no-no unit. It has been a no-no unit, and it shall forever be a no-no unit. Pharaoh's Financier is here. I don't have an Ezreal and something else, so I think I'm just gonna cast the Ezreal. Nothing is equipped. They are not gonna have Furious Wielder up right now. We've got Mystic Shots. We've got things that make Mystic Shots. That's a 2/4. That's a Kayn. That's going to kill a single Ezreal. Honestly, not my fucking problem. We're gonna take some stuff out. Target enemies and do stuff. The 3/2 ain't blocking anytime soon, so we'll swing with that too. Do we need to hold the 3/2 back? Honestly, I don't know. I don't think we need to hold the 3/2 back. I think we're just gonna go face. This is the Noxus deck. We're gonna go face. Yeah, I like the face. There's that. There's the Mystic Shot. Do you get? Are you a danger? I mean, it's not particularly a danger, to be honest. It's just kind of like there. Yeah, it's just hanging out and having a chill. Faces the place. I know, but I'm a mid-range player, okay? And we think about face second. First, we think about demoralization, and then we think about face. There's Draven. Fantastic. We like a Draven. That's fine. Have a spider. We could have also Pharaoh's Financiered there. I mean, we still have a chance to Pharaoh's Financier. It's not the end of the universe. You're not healing yet, which is fine. You also can't smack and heal if I do this correctly. That's a Noxian. Noxian? That's not a Noxian. That's a momentous choice. That's a lot of Why are you buffing the thing that is blocked? Oh, because you want the 7/1. To increase its power. You also spent literally all of your mana on that, and I feel like that was a mistake. I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say that was also kind of a mistake. Down to 4. I don't really think I need to preserve my own HP here. I think I can just kind of do stuff. Do I stack both? I mean, I need an Ezreal is the problem. This should be okay. Doubted the little blood bastard, but he is here to carry. I did doubt the little blonde. I heard said blood. Is he? I don't think he's blonde either. He's not bloody and he's not blonde. He's just a dude with a very big sword. Keep the sword away from me, sir. I don't want it. I don't want it. I really don't want it. Thank you. Okay, so if they smack me, I'm in trouble. That's fundamentally what's going on here. I can make an axe and then buff the Ezreal, which should be damage actually. Meant Ezreal and his Mystic Shots. Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about the Noxian Defector because that's what I was eating. That's what was eating my attention in that moment. So Ezreal can get furiously wielded regardless. So I'm going to cast another unit. They're probably going to wield and recast the Kayn, I imagine. Probably. That's what I would do in that scenario, is hit that Ezreal out of the Yep, that's it. Yep, I was unfortunately correct about that. I was unfortunately right about that. How much? Okay, because they're gonna resummon Rost, so I don't actually have too much time here to, like, not attack. What do I need to find? Burn? There's not a ton of burn. I never found Tri-Beam, unfortunately. Getting Tri-Beam would be useful. At some point. I mean, I think we're just gonna swing. That's 5 damage. They've got a block. They're probably afraid, so I would like them to block everything. They are blocking everything. They can recast Rost. They're healed 2, so they go up to 6 off of the Rost alone. That's a sudden surge. I'm a little surprised. I'm not. If you want to cast the momentous choice, I guess, you know, do your thing. Okay. They cast Kayn. They do cast Rost. I was like, there's a chance they cast the wrong one. No. They unfortunately didn't cast the wrong one. There's Forge Workers. There's Hexbliterator. Expanse's Protection is a card. Assembly Line gives me bodies. They're gonna be at 8 mana, so they have all of the things available to them. Stiradu, Anaka, mostly Stiradu and Anaka. There's a Jural potentially. We might have run out of time to win. We might have run out of time to win. I'm actually going to take assembly line because I feel like bodies at this point might actually be more helpful than trying to hex splitterate something that potentially just instantly has spell shield. I mean, Anaka's just going to be bad if it happens. Might be able to crawl out of it. That's not an Anaka, so I'll take it. Yeah, it was like a for glory. Fucking for glory. Sputtering Song Spinner though could give me damage. Could give me damage, and then I cast the Forge Workers next turn anyway. I'm gonna risk it with the Sputtering Song Spinner. In the Glory Seeker card, I could have cast both, I guess. You're stunning that. Okay, I'm definitely not dead. There's no way that I think there's no way that they kill me this turn. That's not enough overwhelm. They do kill it. They do kill it, but that's kind of all they do. If they open attack now, they kill it 2-1, they go up to 6. We block the 3-5, or we don't even need to block anything in particular. And I think we're okay from there. Yeah, I mean, we're at 16. We have HP to burn as I try to find an answer in the next turn. Yeah, okay, you're killing that immediately. I mean, you could have also just killed it with Rost. I mean, yeah, there's overwhelm on that guy, but like, you kind of killed it with Ross, no problem. I'll shut up. So they're gonna pull a 2-1 and attack with the 3-5, right? Okay, no, they're going with that. We could trade with the 2-2. That leaves 6 and 2 units. The Forge Workers are not gonna be enough then. I mean, it's not gonna be enough regardless because I'm always gonna the 2-2 and the 2-1 are gonna trade next turn anyway. It's down to 7. Yeah, we might have just not gone fast enough for the Rost. 3 Ezreals was powerful, but it wasn't enough because it's 3 Ezreals, and 3 Ezreals, despite everything, still has limited usefulness. Let's get some 3/3 men out in the field and then Sputtering Song Spinner on open. Unless we get like a miraculous play that's not a Sputtering Song Spinner, that's a pirouette. Oh, that does actually stun now, doesn't it? That stuns a unit. That stuns a unit. Let's go with the Song Spinner and see what happens first. Entreat has a great shot of me actually getting something. Inspiring Light is a nice card. Steel Tempest is kind of banks on us going into the next turn, and honestly I think if we hit the next turn we're just fucking dead anyway. Poro Stories is a card. Ezreal going back to his true colors of being an Ezreal. Being Ezreal indeed, yeah. We did top deck a Draven. Not quite what I was looking for. Ooh, how many Poros can I cast with an Inspiring Light up in here? A lot. If I can pirouette the Ross so it can't heal, and then cast a bunch of Poros and then swing and they don't have another unit, that might actually work. So we're gonna deal 1 to the face and then stun the Rost. If they have Expanse's protection, I cree a lot. Okay, thank you. Targeted for the Ezreal. 3 of 8. Let's go, let's go. Impact is also here. There's an Unending Wave. You're looking for the Spell Shield. Please don't find the Spell Shield. You didn't find the fucking Spell Shield. Fuck yeah. Okay, they're down to 5. There's a 3/5. There's 7 mana. That's a lot of room to cast an Aatrox. That is an Iceveil Cultist, which is neither of those things. We're gonna cast a Plunder Poro with the hopes that it high rolls Elusive and Impact. It got Quick Attack and Tough. Unfortunately, not the things I was looking for, but that's okay. Keeper of the Bugs! No! Gosh dang it all! Gosh dirtily dang it! Alright, we're gonna cast this. It's not enough with the heal, I think. Also, Arcadi, hello and welcome back. How's it going? So they go up to 7. This would have been lethal, but it's not. It's not quite. I mean, we do have a spinning axe to target with something that might do something there. Also, Darktron, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Life is hard. Life is hard, man. Life is hard. I'm 1 damage off. I'm many more damages off. I'm more damages off than I thought. All right, get rid of this Plucky Poro. Sorry, man. We're gonna buff that. We're gonna kill his Ice Veil. Not the most impactful time to be alive, but it's something, I guess. Keeper, wait, what? Did I stack something incorrectly? I can't negate the healing, unfortunately. Regardless of how I've attacked in there, I don't think I couldn't have done the healing. I thought we did more. We almost did more. We almost did enough, but now there's things happening. You know, how they happen. You haven't seen Draven in forever. I haven't seen Draven in forever either. But he's back to being a 3 mana 3. Also, that's just gonna kill me. Does it kill me right now? Yeah, it kills me right now. Let's cast a Draven for funsies. And then let the Draven die to the Rost. If they hadn't had Rost healing, we would have been... Not actually, we wouldn't have had it anyway because they would have been at 2 HP right now instead of 4. So it's also bad. And also that's now a one-shot Rost. Also, hello, Dartra. You're new and you have a question. Is Standard played more than Eternal? I would say that right now, my guess is that Standard has played a little bit more than Eternal. Eternal Ranked is very new. It's like a week old. I'm not 100% positive though. If somebody has a link to statistics that contradict me, please point that out. My guess is that the fewest people are playing Eternal Ranked. There's a lot of people playing Standard Ranked, and there's a lot of people playing Path of Champions. But also, welcome to Runeterra. How are you finding it so far? Is this your first TCG, or have you played others before? Clearly, 3 Health Draven has brought everyone back to Eternal. Everybody back to Eternal. Yeah, if you're new, there was also a whole like, people were, whatchamacallit, people were playing only Standard because it was the only competitive ranked mode in the game, and now there's 2. Now there's finally 2. Yeah, a lot of people do just play Path of Champions. I admittedly have a grudge against Path of Champions because they took away expeditions around the time that Path of Champions launched, and I know those are that those are not linked, and a developer walked in here and specifically said those aren't linked, but I'm human, so I think of them as related. I'm so sorry, Runeterra. I'm so sorry, but I am a grudge holding bitch. Anyway. I'm gonna mulligan this whole hand. Tri-beam, exactly. We need it in hand. We got an Ezreal again. If I top deck an Ezreal, I'm going to yeet. I don't know what I'm gonna yeet, but something is getting yoked, okay? All right? Doesn't have to be the whole computer. Don't make it be the whole computer. Doesn't gotta be the computer. I'll make it the fucking computer, though. I'll make it the computer. Universe, you don't want me to throw out my laptop out the window, right? I paid a lot of money for it, so it'd mostly be just a punishment for me. People who say they aren't a grudge-holding bitch can't be trusted. We are all petty. Thank you for the validation. I do appreciate that. I could cast an Ezreal to have an Ezreal, but I need the Tri-beam, and oh boy, is it not happening. What do you have? P&Z, Bandle City? Fucking, I'm gonna cast the Ezreal anyway and then try to pirouette the 2-1 out of the way. You've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! For over 15 years? That's a long fucking time. So I tried Yu-Gi-Oh! I tried Yu-Gi-Oh! Like once a little bit, because Glass, one of my moderators that I also live with, plays Yu-Gi-Oh! A decent amount. And I was just looking at it and I was just like, why are all the furries killing me in 2 turns that I don't understand what's going on? That was my general thought about Yu-Gi-Oh! Nothing against the game. My mind was confused. I'm much more used to the magic system of just like, I have mana. I understand that there's mana. The mana makes sense. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is fun. I believe it. It's not that I don't believe you guys. It's confusing. It is IML Confuso. Don't kill my... I killed my thingy, god damn it. Okay, so I don't have anything to stop the 2-1s. We can cast Eminent Benefactors. There's some Mushroom Clouds. It used to be fun. Oh, damn. Shots fired. Shots fired. I'm gonna cast a Benefactor. I'm amazed you didn't just, like, open fucking attack. Do we go for the high roll? I'm actually just gonna pick Progress Day. Because Tarina Varaza and University of Piltover are occasional shit shows, and I'm just not gonna deal with that. We're just not gonna deal with that. I am afraid that they have a mushroom cloud. I'm very afraid that they have mushroom clouds here. I'm gonna see if I'm getting baited. I'm gonna see if I'm getting baited. I am not getting baited. Fuck it. Okay, thank you, thank you. I've outplayed Destiel 357. I'm sure that's a real angel that existed at some point. I could also just do a smack. I think I'm gonna back alley barkeep and then saboteur and then try to smack. Take him to school. Ooh, you wanted the Piltover play? You wanted the university play? Damn. I was not that confident in the university actually paying out. So they're a very puff cap focused scenario. I'm a very damage focused scenario though, so have some damage. You really want to block the 2-1 instead of the 4-3 that's dealing more damage than that? Okay. To each their own. I'm just questioning you. Eminent Benefactor and Arachnoid Sentry are good targets here. Aftershock is fine. As a peddler, Aftershock is fine. Aftershock is very okay. So we know that they're going to cast those puff caps anyway. I don't actually really care about the attack too much. I don't really give a shit too much about the attack. So I could try to Aftershock at first and then just let the attack resolve, and then we deal with the puff caps potentially. I think that's what I'm gonna try and do. Ezreal's at 3 of 8. I still no Tri-Beam. Apparently my mulligans are just real bad. I mulliganed full hand this time and still no Tri-Beam. Fucking unfortunate is what that is. They haven't duplicated anything. I could just rip an entrapment to see what they've got in there. There's a Caitlyn. Ooh, that's unfortunate. I think I'm actually hear me out. I think I'm actually going to wait to be able to Arachnoid Sentry Revenous Flock. I did get greedy there and shot down the other 3-3 instead. That might have been a mistake, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna block this way on the assumption that we're killing Caitlyn on the following turn with the Arachnoid Sentry Flock mana. We're banking full mana. We're going to have Arachnoid and Eminent Benefactor again, potentially. We're top decking Elysian Saboteur. That is fine. We're going to target the Caitlyn here. Having Tri-Beam in my hand would have done so many things by now. It would actually have done a nice poke of damage. But right now we're just going to stun that shit. That's fine. The skill still resolves. That's not a counter spell. Caitlyn goes back in. That gets stunned. Let's cast the Benefactor. And there's another Sting Officer. That's fine. They've got one card left. They're not protecting her for sure. Pursuit of Perfection is a fancy fucking card. Augmented Experimenter, though, is also a fancy fucking card. I kind of want the Augmented Experimenter. That's funny. That's fucking funny. So we're gonna ping down this Caitlyn here. Excuse me, pardon me. I don't like it. Get that shit out of my face. And then, yeah, let's just cast Entrapment, I think. That's fewer cards in hand. Fewer things to discard for the Experimenter. We could also just have a Progress Day next turn, to be fair. But I'm going to go for the Entrapment play. So we know that there's a dead Caitlyn and a dead Teemo, so there may be spells. Because we know that there's probably 2 of each of something else. Time Trick is a good target for sure. We know that they've cast 2 other Shroom Clouds, so that was 9 total. Did make the right call on that. We might lose the 4-3 here. I don't give a fuck because they're only attacking me with a 2-1 to face directly. How many puff caps? 26? Livable. I'm at 16 HP. Fucking livable. 14 HP. Fucking livable, I think. Despite Progress Day or no, I think we're alive. We can also use this to kill a Caitlyn should it pop out. Currently, that's not a Caitlyn popping out, so I think I'm actually going to Saboteur. I could Saboteur Draven and then Augmented Experimenter on the following or something like that. That might be good. For now, I think I am just going to cast a Saboteur and be like, look at my card. It does damage. Are you afraid? And then let's trade with the 4-1 into the 2-2 because we are getting to a point where Puff Caps can eliminate my face. I like my face, personally. It's a good face. I had a lot of angst growing up about my cheekbones, but we've gotten over that, and now we're just hot. Not as hot as Draven thinks he is, though. Still not that hot. Yeah, so we're fine. Ooh, Karina! Fancy, fancy! I don't think you kill me. You got 3. Pathetic. You got 6! Less pathetic! But you missed! We had less HP than 6 and they still missed! I'm gonna die now, but it's funny. Ah, and there goes my Draven. Fair enough. Understandable. Have a nice day. Do we rip the progress day to just see if we can find stuff? Because I feel like I definitely die if I do that, but also it's funny. I could also just hit the 2-1 so we don't take elusive damage for sure. At this point though, fuck it. We'll go for the haha funny progress day. Give me something that doesn't kill me, that doesn't kill me, and is also barkeep. That doesn't kill me and is also free. That doesn't do anything, that doesn't do anything, and it doesn't kill me. That was a bit of a whiffity doodles. It was a bit of a whiffity doodle. We get 2 cards that I can't use, unfortunately, but we're not dead next turn. So far. Ooh, now we might be dead. Now we might be good dead. Okay, all right. Don't kill me. Pretty please don't kill me. As a Ferris Financier, there's illusion rear guard. 1 on that. That's totally fine. Let's cast this rear guard. I do have free flock, so I could open attack and just be like, hey, I don't give a fuck. I do give a fuck, unfortunately, now. I do unfortunately give a little bit of a fuck. Yeah, because I can't kill that 2-1 guaranteed either way, so we're probably just dead to shrooms. So you know what? Fuck it. Open attack. Let's flock the big targets if they block with them. You blocking? You blocking? I like it. Bet you're not expecting the 0 mana flocks. I mean, I wasn't expecting to die, but I mean, we all can't get what we want, Destiel. I'm sorry, Destiel. I know, it's terrible. I could discard like a fucking tentacle smash or something and kill that for what normally. Don't know if that's worth. Is it worth? It might actually be worth strike. I mean, I could use the strike to get rid of the 2-1 if we ever have a turn again. I'm gonna do that instead. I'm gonna try to do that instead. And then we're gonna flock some bitches. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm very dead. I'm like, okay, maybe if we get, I need to take like no damage on the open and then also take no damage on my own open attack, and neither of those things are happening with the number of shrooms that we've got. 7 of 8. All right, I'm gonna assume this is a loss. I'm gonna do this one more time and we're gonna hope that we find a tri-beam of destiny, because I think that's, it was not in the start. We didn't actually top to any puff caps. I don't know how as a Timo. You lucky son of a bitch. At the same time, I can also kill it. Is there anything else that I can do that's like less threatening to my life? No, because I have no way of injuring it fast speed. So we're gonna try and punch the Timo. We did level an Ezreal. That's good, hypothetically. I now need to definitely not top deck any puff caps on my open attack, and even then I probably die. So yeah, there's definitely no scenario in which they don't open attack here. If only you were a 3-3. If only you were a 3-3. You take the action here, right? You don't just let me play a unit. You don't just let me play. You don't want to just let me play a unit. Ah, oh, dang. Oh gosh, diggly dangles. I'm gonna manifest anyway. I'm gonna have hope. Trifarian Shieldbreaker almost wins me the game. If I got another turn, this would almost win me the game. Fuck it, I'm gonna take Glorious Evolution. I'm gonna make Victor proud at some point. I could have also drawn cards. I guess I could have also just drawn some cards and killed myself even more. What is it? 41 on 21. So there's slightly less than 2 cards per draw, or 2 podcasts per card. I found 2. I found 2. That's right. That's correct. Round it up. That's right. Fuck. Okay, let's one more try. Tri-beam. I summon you. How many children do you want me to burn at the altar of RNG? Maybe if do you think Amazon could solve this problem? Hey, Amazon, do you have prime delivery of 2 tri-beams at least in the next 20 minutes? Should have taken the university. Yeah, it's honestly not a terrible reflection to have taken the university instead. I was just confident that I'd be able to find something, but apparently no. Apparently that's a no. Let's go again. These are the brick golems. They bring me tri-beam luck or not. Well, my game crashed. Or bricked. My game bricked? Not only my hand, but the game bricked this time. I don't know if this is a bug where I can actually, like... Okay. Okay. I'm gonna just exit the game and then restart the game. Sometimes that works. Sometimes that works. The brick goblins really came out in force in the worst possible way. Hi, Rito. Hi, Daring Demolisher. Please load me into a game if I was in a game. It didn't load me into a game, so I guess there was no game. Fantastic. All right, let's go again. Here we are in Eternal Ranked. Did my Mobalytics thing also not work? Did I close it too fast? Mobalytics! Come back! I need you to be logged in so that people can do the little hover thing on Twitch. Sorry if the hover thing isn't working right now. Oh my god, I found it! Kale, Shavana, Yumi, Garrett, I'm afraid, but I found it! Okay, so I have that. I have House Spider. We've got the Sentry Flock combo. We top deck an Ezreal. Not too bad. Not the worst. Flaterade. Okay, injure. Okay, stuns and disintegrates and stuff are good for you bitches. Because Fated's going to be terrifying in a minute. Demacian Steel! Oh god. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's okay. Oh, we'll block with a 2-2, I guess. See what that does anything. Mostly because I'm thinking if they somehow give it tough. And they're probably not going to. I mean, Demacian Steel being a +2/+2 is also very nice, to be fair. Yeah, fuck it. So Ezreal is at 1 of 8. Tri-beam at some point is going to see more targets. Let's just a Draven. We're getting champions in a more reasonable order. Quick attack is nice. We can chuck a house spider. I don't want to chuck a house spider, but I can chuck the house spiders. That's how I treat spiders in real life. I can chuck it out the window. Or squish it. I honestly like squishing them, but then people who like spiders get mad at me, and then I'm like, I'm sorry! They freak me out! And I like knowing it's dead when I go to bed, alright? I need it to be dead for my own sanity. One time there was a spider up in our bed by the loft. I sprayed that shit down with like Lysol because I was like, probably spiders don't like the smell or the taste or the feel of Lysol. So I just like put Lysol around the bed because I didn't find it. I couldn't find the spider after it scurried away from me. So I was like, okay, emergency plan. We're just going to drive it away with toxic chemicals. And then I had to sleep next to them. So errors were made, but honestly, errors that I can stand behind. So Tri-beam is at 2 now. We can't cast it now. They've got 4 mana. There's a Shyvana happening, maybe. Did they run the landmark that buffs things by their mana cost? I don't know. It's a Demacia Targon deck, so I'm guessing maybe. It's terrifying if there's a spider. Either it dies or I do. There is no other option. That's a Grand Plaza. That's not exactly the landmark that I immediately thought of, but okay. I'm glad you agree. I'm glad you agree. Like, spiders are cool. And at one point when I was a kid, when I was like 10 or 12 or something. I was like, I'm gonna become an arachnologist, however you say that word. I'm gonna become the spider finding guy, to get over my fear of spiders. And then I got older and I thought about that, and I was like, I would have panic attacks every day. I don't have that much chat energy. Spiders are cool like outside. Yeah, exactly. They're great outdoors. They're great in the big, wide outdoors where I personally don't have to think about them because they don't come in my house. So we have a stun. It's 3 mana. I think we might as well do that because we're going up to 5 and 2, which is 7. I do actually need 8. So that's unfortunate. At least, well, 8 if I wanted to. You want to cast a Spring Gifts on that to make it a 4/4? I mean, no. Oh no, that's not how that works. I'm thinking of flock, not disintegrate. Okay, for some reason I thought that was a flock, and it's distinctly not. It's distinctly not a flock. Okay. I almost made a big oopsie, but that's okay. We're allowed to make big oopsies. Considering we have ways out of the big oopsies right about now. I think I am actually just gonna stun that shit. Because if this goes through, we have so much damage, and we do have disintegrate in our hand. As soon as they're in the house, it's like, nope. So when I did field work one summer in undergrad, there were giant wolf spiders out in the field. The first horrific experience I had was when the wolf spider was in the toilet after I peed in it. You know, I peed and then I was like, all right, time to turn around and flush. And there's just a spider there in the toilet bowl, a giant fucking spider. And I was just like, I want to die. I want to die. This is not good. And then we got outside and there were more of them and they were bigger. They were so much bigger. Like not the dinner plate, Australian shit, because I think really just fucking leave. I would just emotionally and physically leave. My soul would leave my body. But they were big. They kept jumping at me and it wasn't fun. I didn't like it. Wolf spiders are all over the place here. We have like 8 or 11 of the deadliest. 8 out of the 11 deadliest spiders? I am so sorry. I am so sorry about that. That sounds horrific. So that's a very bad Sparklefly. So in the name of removing it from existence, I think I am actually going to do this. Tri-beam, disintegrate, tri-beam. Or tri-beam, disintegrate, however you want to fucking stack that. I know it's a little bit early for a tri-beam, but at the same time, I don't want them to have a challengey fucking Sparklefly. I don't want them to have a Sparklefly, period. The challenger doesn't matter. It's an elusive unit. They're just going to hit me in the face. But I want it dead. And it is now dead. Thank you. Goodbye. Druid Dragon Guard. Thanks. That's actually a pretty chunky unit, so I don't hate it. We could cast a Saboteur or something. We're approaching lethal. Watch me miss it again. Somehow. Also, Syntax, hello, welcome back. Yeah, how do you live with 8 of the 11 deadliest spiders in the US? How do you do that? Like, as a person. As a person, how do you survive? That sounds so miserable. I don't want to think about it. It would make me sad. It does make me sad. It terrifies me. But no, it's just southeastern US things. Oh god, no, absolutely not. So they've got 8 fucking mana. They have a Demacian Steel that they can't use. They've got strikes potentially. I think I am gonna just risk. Am I gonna risk an Ezreal? I can also just cast an Aloof Travelers. Let's cast an Aloof Travelers. Let's see what we got. We got another Aloof Travelers. We're discarding Zalani the Bloodweaver, who is an 8/8 at 7. Oh yes, good. We discarded Zalani the Bloodweaver. Fuck yeah, we got the surrender. We're doing jamming ranked eternal. We got a viewer deck in amongst the free builds, so I was doing ranked eternal, but we finally got the win, and Tri-beam actually helped us. My first win of Eternal, I think. Did I win before an Eternal? I don't remember anymore. It doesn't matter. But yeah, good shit. Thank you for the deck, Nowhere. One time at work, we were sent back a pack of Lecos that were used for an outdoor show, and when we were putting them away, someone found a black widow nest in the middle of the light pile. Yeah, I remember that day, and I remember being absolutely fucking horrified. I would quit my job if that happened. Just absolutely quit my job. But yeah, I'm gonna return to free build now that we did the viewer deck request. Hoobity, what's it? I was gonna do like Peddler revamped because I failed the other time. Peddlin ×2. People seem to pop off with like 10 cards, so I'm gonna do 3 of these guys, and then we're only gonna do counterfeit copies. We're not gonna pop in the other units. Let's do Eternal. And also let's set this to, oh, it's not this setting, it's this setting. Let's set this to free build so that it doesn't fucking yell at me. 3 of counterfeit copies, and then we just need some burst spells. So I think iterative is still a good call here. Want to do a World Walker style duel? Define, but I'm intrigued. Just a missed opportunity to become Spider-Man with Black Widows? Oh my god, a death wish. Do I want to run Teemos? I was just shitting on the Teemos. But that's 15 cards. A lot of Peddler duplication. Like a lot of Peddler duplication. Let's run the Slim Teemo build. The Runeterra champ plus minimum 1 card from every other region 40 card pile. Sure. Fucking why not? Do you want me to do this in free build, or do you want this to be a 1v1? I'm open to other options. I'm going to play this though first because I'm curious to see how it does. Yes. Take my 600,000 shards. I really wish I could gift them to people, but I can't. Let me gift them! I'm literally not using them! Where did it go? Peddlin X2. This one, yes. No duplication, no nothing, just peddlers all the way. Like a 1v1, you'll slap a list together? Okay. Alright. Let me do this, and then I too shall slap a list into some form. Into some shape. What do we want for the card back for this one? This one is fine. The color scheme matches, so I'm not mad about it. That reminds me of your friend's mom. She worked at a daycare and found a brown recluse in the building on her way out and just left it there. Just left it there. Honestly, understandable. Understandable. Survival of the fittest. What is a daycare except an evolutionary filtering system? Doesn't have to be faster than the spider, just faster than the babies. Yes. Also, babies touch things. Like, they'll just, like, grab things. So, you know, maybe a baby will grab it, problem solved. You know, squish the spider, kill the baby, everyone's happy. Or at least everyone in the daycare is happy. And then the parents arrive at the daycare, and the happiness of the average daycare happiness goes down, but like, at that point, there was already maximum happy, so who gives a fuck? I do like peddlers. I do not like set karma. Are you running regular fucking set karma in free build? I'm more upset with you than I am with the person who was running fucking goddamn Sejuani Gangplank. You wanna bring set karma? That's unfortunate. I was hoping you'd have like one of those baby 10 card decks, because those are much easier for me to deal with. Those are much easier for me to actually work with here. I'm in pain. I'm in a lot of pain right now. Hate cats. I heard they are good spider killers. You might have to consider one. Oh, fair. Honestly, I've been thinking about cats lately. I grew up with too many cats. Like, my mom just had a lot of cats. It's a long story. And, like, I have this, like, cat-related trauma, so I haven't wanted one. But now that I'm older and I'm, like, getting over the trauma and all that, I'm just like, maybe I do want a cat. It's one of those scenarios. I don't know. I'll probably end up with a cat. I really want a Maine Coon, not gonna lie. I love Maine Coons. They're so friendly. They're so friendly and dog-like. I love them. I love them so much. They're so fuzzy, too. They're so silky. Also, Laramond, hello and welcome back. How's it going? Hi! You want to be annoying. Understood. We all want to be annoying sometimes. Some of us don't indulge, though. I'm just saying. Some of us don't indulge in the bullshit of set karma. But it's okay, we all can't all be enlightened. Okay, let's slap a 4/4. They can't recall both. Or if they do recall both, I can at least recast them. Are you on a recall? Oh, you want an aftershock. That's not a recall. Sadness. Tragedy. I mean, we can Teemo and then buff it so that they have to block with a 1/2, but it probably dies to some twin shit nanigans. The twin shit nanigans, you know? I'm gonna just buff Peddler again and then cast some clouds while we can. So that's what, 6 per... Sorry, excuse me. It's 11 per thing, I think. So 11 is fine. 3, 3, 5. Yeah, that's 11. Honestly, I'll take 11. 11's a healthy fucking number. It's not enough though. 31 cards. I mean, they are a deck that wants to draw a lot. I cannot deny that. They do want to draw all day, every day. Oh, Jesus. No, I'm holding on to one. I know I'm taking a lot of damage, but I'm holding on to one of them. You have to draw your removal, you know? At least that's what I tell myself at night. You know? When I'm clinging. When I cling to my cards in my sleeve, I think to myself, they have to draw their damage! The Set Karma player has to draw their damage. I know that they do. But they have to. They don't just get damage. I know a lot of the time it feels like they just get damage, but they do have to find it in there somewhere. They do have to find it in there somewhere. Have more puff caps. Kill me. Okay, that's 33 on 29. We're racing towards the end of my life at 11 HP with Karma duplication. Now I'm fighting too many peddlers and I have no spells. God damn it. God damn it. That's unfortunate. Now I need more spells. Healing. Joys. Who doesn't love healing? I don't love healing. As a Teemo player, not a super big fan of the healing. God damn it. Why are you playing Karma Set? Why are you playing Karma Set? Why? Why have you done this to yourself? Who taught you how to play Runeterra? This man must be... What must he be? I drew another peddler instead of any spell that would help me out. The Sergeant Major of the Fun Patrol? Oh, absolutely. Oh, it's 2 puff caps. Wish there were more of those, but it's fine. It would be so many if only... If only I could hit face with something one day. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna look at you too. Do you have Mystic Shots? I bet you have Mystic Shots. I bet you fucking do. I bet you do. We're gonna block like this. Super Lord Fun Guy. Not the Super Lord Fun Guy. That just makes me think he's a fungi of some kind, you know? A little eukaryotic microorganism. Imagine throwing that around as an insult. You eukaryotic microorganism! To be fair, we're also eukaryotes, so like I can't exactly shit on eukaryotes so much. Prokaryotes, though! Fuck. Fuck those guys. Fuck them. Tag out is fine. Why? Okay, you want to heal it? That's fine. I don't give a fuck. Oh, you want to cast mana? That's fine. I've seen this before. We know how this goes. Literally all of us know how Karma Set plays. This is not new. This is free build. I expected you to do something interesting. Unfortunate. He is a triangularly based pyramid. You hate League. Understandable. Have a nice day. What is it about League today? What? Oh, is it all the LCS stuff that's been happening? I did read about all the LCS stuff that's happening, of how they've got a scab and the players have all actually gone on strike. People need to play like 200 normal games. Oh, that thing. Oh yeah, no, I don't like that either. Yeah. I ran into that too, of just like, I would try to play with people who have played League before, and it'd just be like, there's like so many mismatches here. I'm getting put into people who've played League for like 10 years, and I'm just like I literally just can't do anything. So allowed to play champions for the first time in ranked. Why are you going Kog'Maw? That's a good question. I don't have answers. You've suddenly fallen out of love with League? Yeah! So, I've mentioned this on the stream before. I have played a little bit of it. And I played a little bit enough of it to I played enough of it to understand what it feels like. I honestly just don't know if I have the emotional temperament to handle it. Oh, to hold your team hostage and force you to protect the ADC comp? You barely played this year? Not with your 018 bot? 018! I'm so sorry. That sounds absolutely terrible. That sounds so terrible. To send your LP to the Shadow Realm. Maybe I'll have a fun time down there. Maybe I'll have a fun time down in the Shadow Realm. No, I believe it. I absolutely believe it. Ranked isn't a fun experience. You're playing more against your teammates than the enemy. Oh no. Oh no. And it's so funny because I know that everyone that I interact with, or a lot of people that I interact with, it's so funny to hear people that you actually know play League, because it's just like, where did that come from? Where did that aggression come from? It's so funny. It's also a little terrifying. Like, the people who've played a lot of ranked, you guys terrify me like more than a little bit, not gonna lie. Oh, they have the skin. I don't have the skin equipped. I'm lame. I suck. Yo! You surrendered? You don't want the Teemo matchup? Coward! Cowards! Absolute cowards! Used to be a kind soul, and then till you play League. Then you became a toxic piece of shit. Like, bro playing Karma support, just watch Garen run in the base and just beat on Cog, just stood there, no W or shield, and missed the Q. Unfucking fortunate. Man, they just left. Why did you just leave? I know, I mean, to be fair, it's relative. You can just repeatedly do this event until however many times you want, but also, what? I don't know. Tofu whoop is right, though. It's a big whoop. I guess. It's a small whoop. That's a little bit of a whoop. And then a what? It's a whoop what? Also, Remney, hello. Welcome back. How's it going? We're currently in free build with my shitty peddler deck. And then I have been challenged to a 1v1. I'm gonna fuck that up. La Fazinetta? Fazinetta? I don't have any idea. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I probably completely butchered it. Burps. Completely butchered it. Apologies. I'm also burping. This is a good time. Pick any champ. You're gonna make a deck? Oh shit. Any champ. Evelyn. Mostly because I'm thinking I can I can work with an Evelyn too for the Runeterra Champion Challenge, or the question. The bot was a 320. Oh god, no. Just finished Convergence 100% like the game? Ooh, or 100% or 100%ed the game? Either way, good shit. Yeah, I think our opponent, when we loaded in, they had the Convergence icon that you can get in this game. Oh, they have a 10-card deck, so if we can double the Tito, we'll be in very good shape here. I'm expecting them to be able to kill it because of the way that they have, you know, PNZ Shadow Isles up in there, and Teemo's a 1-1 right now. But maybe not. A girl can dream that they don't kill my Teemo immediately. Or at least before I get to hit him in the Nexus with it. I get 2 clouds. Ezreal! Fuck you, man. Oh no. I mean, we're gonna hit it anyway. We're gonna try to hit the Ezreal anyway. Evelyn. Is this Eternal Evelyn or no? You can make it whatever you want. How about? Do whichever you would prefer. I'm gonna try and hit them with everything. It's 18 puff caps on 4 cards. That's a Scrying Sands. That's fine. Doesn't do any damage, but it's still... okay, yeah, it doesn't die, which is kind of important, honestly. So I need to live through whatever the Oblivious Islander has been discounting. We might be able to do it, though, with a 3-1 to block, because it does block Fearsome. Do Eternal. Well, we have a vote from the mod for Eternal Evelyn. Yeah, finish all weekend of conversions. Yeah, I couldn't launch the game before the weekend started, and I need to check now if I still can't launch the game. I've been slow on catching up on that. Been making good progress in the Mage Seeker, though. You don't think Eternal Eve is in a necessarily good spot? That's fair. I was honestly just thinking of champions. No strategy, just thoughts. Curious Shellfolk. Oh, this is the Ezreal Shellfolk combo. Understood. I hate it. Thank you. Are we dead? I don't know. I don't think we're dead. I mean, might be dead, but I don't think we're dead. I'm gonna duplicate this while I can. I mean, they have no mana right now. What can they steal? Non-champion card. Yeah, what can you do with 0 mana? Prescience. Oh, Prescience! With spells, got it. I mean, at least we have a Teemo for blocks, but fair enough. I mean, that still means we can block with it. Israel cannot cast any of the Mystic shots. That's a lot of Scrying Sands, but okay. Oh, is it just Scrying Sand loop? Is that what that is? Oh, it is just a Scrying Sands loop. I mean, we can sit here all day. I will in fact sit here all day. I'm not surrendering. Play out your combo. Oh yeah, this is incredibly boring. 0 infinite 0 mana Scrying Sands. Well, this is unfortunately boring to look at. There's the level. I mean, yeah, now it's just, I mean, they have to do it, what, 16 times? No, they have to do it divided by 3. 6 times. They have to do it 6 times. Because they're targeting and he's dealing 2. Oh, no, it's 8. It's 8 because we're at 16 and it's 2 per thing. Yeah, this is fine. Is there any chance that they run out of the timer? No, they're not going to run the timer down. They're not going to run the timer down, unfortunately. Very sadly. Two more left. I'm not giving you a GG. This is boring. Yeah, whatever. Okay. I hate that there's a meta that has evolved and it's literally just that. That's so boring. It is fast. I mean, it's relatively fast. I think this is one of the times where the client, where it really just highlights how much the client needs the little like fast forward button that MTGA had. I think MTGA actually still has it. I think you just predict so that Scrying Sands is always on the top, right? So that you see a Scrying Sands, you pick a Scrying Sands, you play the Scrying Sands ad infinitum. No champions, but unfortunately cards that can interfere with my whole Teemo strategy. Mostly just thinking about removal. It doesn't draw, or was it the Shellfolk? Or the Shellfolk is making copies of stuff. This is drop order. Man, PNZ is so good in this format. PNZ is so fucking good in this format. I mean, we cast Teemo for sure, and then just hit them with that. Any cards? 10. Okay. Noted. Can I level the Teemo? If we top deck another Mushroom Cloud, we might be able to. Filthy. Yeah, pretty filthy, to be honest. Internet tweaking! How dare you look things up on Reddit? How dare you read Reddit? What is this, rating things that other people have done that worked well and got wins? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you read? I don't read. I've never read a book. You want to take the 1-1 to the face? Take the 1-1 to the face. Come on. I know you want to. I know you have it in you to take this 1-1 to the face. I believe in you. Drop order kind of beats mushrooms unless you tick for draw combos. Unfortunate. That'll be fine though. The faster this ends, the faster I can make a Runeterra deck real quick. So it has to have at least one card per region, right? Plus the Runeterra champion. That's doable. So it's 3 of Runeterra Champion plus at minimum other 10 cards. So we got 13. So it's 27 over 10. So whatever that comes out to be about. Man, they're really waiting on this one. Why are there so many ropey bitches in this game? Like, come on, we know what your combo is already. Just fucking do it. Just play it out, bro. Don't be an asshole. Why is there so much roping? Do people get used to just insta surrenders? Is that what it is? Fucking cowards. All right, come on, come on, come on. Go faster. Come on. I know you can do this. I know that you're capable. I know you have drop orders. This is fine. All right, you're playing faster. Fantastic. Let's fucking go. I think let's duplicate and then Peddler next turn at burst speed so that we have Peddler into other stuff. We could risk peddling. I actually don't know when they start playing drop orders. So I could Peddler. I could counterfeit Peddler Mushroom, which might be okay. Because there's a buff and a draw. There's 5. There's 2. Definitely need to cast those bombs though before anything else happens. Yeah, actually, fuck it. I'm just gonna hit them in the face and cast these guys. Because if they're Peddler focused, I mean, they're not gonna have any removal, so that's a lot of mushrooms on the deck. 19. So 2 top decks, but they're gonna be duplicating drop orders. We got the surrender. They gave up. Fuck you! Fuck you, I got shrooms. Alright. People really have I can feel like I can definitely feel that people have gotten used to playing their like one thing, and if they don't see a shot of their one thing, or they don't want to play their one thing against a very other particular one thing, boom, it's out. And people rope to get their way too. Disgusting. Come on, people. Ooh, 6 regions with Teemo Zoe is gonna be fucking fun though. I hope you don't have your Teemo. You have a 40 card deck, so you're actually... It's weird. They have an advantage against us because there's more cards in there, but they also have the disadvantage of they're not guaranteed their Teemo the same way that we are in opening hand, most likely. Their RNG is going to beat mine, though, and they're going to have a 1-1 elusive, probably. 2 Mushroom Clouds, though, means if this gets a hit, we can level immediately, which is going to be quite useful. Did they have a... Oh, no, they just kill it. Okay. I mean, I have more of them. Their Zoe has been almost not played at all. They're very new to the Zoe. Yeah, I mean, I think wait and Peddler. Well, it's gonna be a lot of waiting until the Peddler, but okay, here we go. That's a Forge Chi. I cannot stop that. So you got a mana back. So we're banking the same amount of spell mana next turn. I'm just down 2 HP. But Puffcat Peddler should be doing stuff. Another Puffcat Peddler is fine. Let's go. Edit the deck? Tofu, thank you for the deck code. I shall edit the deck. Thank you for sending that in, though. Adding this to submissions. That's a most wanted. I have a mushroom cloud. Thank you for letting me draw cards. Oh, you want to mill me? Oh, they're running mill! Oh, they're running mill! I fucking adore that, actually. Fuck yeah, mill. I mean, I think I can counterfeit copies them, potentially. But that's totally mill, and I adore it. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. They know that people are running tiny-ass decks. And they're going for it. I'm not giving you a mana, though. You can die to shrooms. I'm not giving you mana for free. Yep, there's the counterfeit, so we can put at least... We can put 4 back, which seems... very worth, to be honest. Let's give them the mana and then just block the damage. If they kill it, they kill it. We still get a counter for copies to go off before they do that. Alright, let's cast Peddler. Let's cast Counterfeit with 2 Peddlers on board, and then bring our deck count up to 9. Yeah, that's fine. It's literally 1 damage. Bandle City Evelyn. Alright, I'll take it, I'll take it. So we're about up to 8 now. How many is that? 21 puff caps. We can still hit them in the face right now. We can duplicate a bunch of these. We could cast and then iterative so that we have more in hand. So basically our clock right now is 8 rounds, which is what? 4 attack turns? Less because we're drawing on at the start of our turn and we're currently at 8. So 3 attacks before we just fucking die. Assuming they don't have more most wanteds, which they might. I think they were main decking that shit, which is fair enough. Poke in my face, not really relevant at 16, but fair enough. Gotta get the damage in where you can. Took 2 damage for that. Fuck yeah. Do I cast 2 of these things, I think is the real question here. That's not evolved, so that just is a ping. They don't have any targeting benefits, do they? No, not with Teemo Zoe. So the targeting doesn't really matter. I think they might have thought that did 3 damage. I'm not really sure what that was, but it was weird. Yeah, let's just try to hit them at face. Let's try to hit them in the face. Cast another iterative improvement off of that. That's inside our knowledge. Draw 2. We're down to 5 cards. Honestly, I'll take it because we can still plant more in a second. That's 1. That's 2. We're getting lucky with some of those. There's a counter for copies. There's a counter for copies. That is actually fucking perfect for us because that means I get 2 burst spells and also get to put 8 cards back into the deck. Absolutely perfect. They gave me exactly what I needed to survive a little bit longer in this game and also punch up the shroom total. So we're gonna just go do that. Could have gotten maybe a little greedier and tried to have 3 on the board while doing that, but honestly, I think plus 12 is fine. I think, right? Because 2 times 6, yeah. Plus 12. So they're at 27 and they're at 10 HP, so we'll have to see. We're gonna get at least... I honestly might just cast all of my iterative improvements. They didn't top deck anything there, which is very unfortunate. There's another Forge Chief. That will be fine for now, I think. Shouldn't we have counterfeited the counterfeit? Honestly, I'm kind of banking on this at this point, like, we'll be able to win. Or if it comes to that, we're probably going to lose by that point anyway. At least by the time that we would need to recast another one. Because if we're not winning in 3 attack turns, we're probably not going to be winning in general. Or at least that's my mentality with this. I could be wrong about that. There might have been a safer way to play that. Honestly, I could probably also just take 4 here and ignore them. So I'm going to do this and then see what they do. Because Pie Toss is a thing. So if I block with 1/3/3, it dies to the Perilous Patri. I could also just take 4 and assume that they can't punch out damage like crazy. They are not getting 2 mana gems here because they didn't cast anything, so I think I'm actually just going to take 4. And see what they do. Because I could get 12 more onto their deck right now, which brings it up to 45. Honestly, 45 might be worth, actually. Also, yeah, you can copy the copy for sure. So counterfeit copies just requires that you target a card in hand. So if you have a counterfeit and you have a counterfeit, you can target the counterfeit with the first counterfeit. Yes. Hopefully that made sense. Also, Maxon, hello and welcome to the chat. How's it going? Yeah, if they do anything, I think I might just rip this last iterative. I don't want to play Teemo necessarily. They're at 39 though. They're hitting my face. Can they blow me out in any way in particular? No, they're just drawing, which is fine. They bring me down to 9. That honestly I think is fine. That's 3. Fantastic. That's 1. Good. They still have a top deck to contend with. I have 40 bajillion peddlers. This is excellent. 35. They have a Teemo, which is also fair. They have more removal for sure. They definitely have more removal than I do. So I think at this point I'm just gonna pass and then peddler and then peddler and then iterative improvement by peddlers because I have peddlers. Did I mention that I have peddlers? Because I have peddlers. I have 40 bajillion of them actually. So 1 iterative improvement here will plant 9, so they'll go up to 45, 43. If we can survive a couple top decks, I think we'll be great. We could also just attack. To be fair, we're also approaching the point where we can just kind of swing and be like, now face my 4 force! Jin would be happy. Or at least like half happy, you know? He'd be half happy. That's a draw. How many is that? Down to 4 cards. We're getting a bunch of shit. I do discard my Teemo, but you also don't play anything here. You also don't play anything here, so it's an open attack as far as I'm concerned, with one more iterative improvement after they block, which is gonna be plus 12 now, which surprises me a wee bit. Are they insider knowledging? Do they kill me? No, they can't double insider knowledge. That's a Blade's Edge, that's a Blade's Edge. Okay, let's just copy something. It doesn't matter which one. So let's pass. So I'm not dealing any Nexus damage, but we do wipe the board here. There's at 46 on 24. There's a good chance that the next 2 top decks are good. The only thing that we do have to be afraid of is Most Wanted again to mill us, essentially. Because I can't force them to draw. Unfortunately, cannot force them to draw. Once you pop, the fun don't stop. Exactly! I have so many! I have so many of them! Okay, so it's almost 2 puff caps per draw, so as long as they don't fucking cast Insider Knowledge and Most Wanted again, I should be fine. Maybe, yeah, actually, thinking about it now, considering that they had more Most Wanteds, maybe it would have been right to actually duplicate the counterfeit copies there, because I would have drawn it and been able to cast it now, would have refreshed plus 4, gone up to 10, been pretty mill-proof at that point, but I took the silly risk, and the silly risk may not have paid off. They didn't top deck anything! Boo! Bold of you, but thanks. I have no more spells. We're not gonna tell them that, though. We're not gonna tell them I don't have more spells. There's a... Oh, risky business! GG, I think. Yeah, GG. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Maybe. Okay, fair enough. But also, what the fuck? Excellent. Excellent. Moving right along. Somehow I've managed to get halfway through this fucking gauntlet, bitches. Yeah! Okay. So one of them was a surrender. A couple of them were actually surrenders by this point. So who knows? That looks like, that's the drop order thing again. Oh, goody. My favorite. I actually want a Teemo here. I mean, I honestly feel like full mulligan is pretty safe because it's always going to be the same shit. It's a little bit ass. We don't find a Teemo! No! It's 3 iterative improvements! Oh no. Oh no. I had the advantage last time because I had a Teemo into puff caps. Not this, not like this! Not like this! Teemo, 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 Teemo. Too late, but Teemo, thank you. Okay. We're gonna cast him. For sure. As a Mystic Vortex, we know your game plan. Here's a Shroom guy. 4 cards left. At least they're playing quickly. They're not roping me like some drop border players. Okay. I'll be less L'Assault and more Latimoing. Let's duplicate our guy. And then cast our guy. And then make copies of our guy. And then be terrified when the drop borders come down as what was the last time, 23 23s or some shit like that. Absolutely fucking baloney is what that is. Absolutely baloney, I say. I could have also just cast the peddler there and attached with the peddler because we know that it's going to be double Mystic Vortex. We know that. It was stupid of me to not do that. I know. I have regrets. We can double iterative to do something there. It's so many chimes. The chime rate's alarming. But so's the puff cap rate. So that's exciting too. 5 is good. There's 1 card left. We can cast so many things on that. There's the counterfeit though, so here come the drop borders. Here come the drop borders. Here comes the danger. There's one 11-13, there's an 11-13, there's an 11-13. Okay. That's the burst speed, so you also get the attack here. I can't withstand all of this, so we're gonna have to just copy and do what we can. Can I get 11 on there? How many are there? 10 cards. Ooh, I need way more than that, unfortunately. We can't do a lot of damage. We can still do a lot of damage. Just not as much damage as I would actually like to be able to do. Yep. We just need to somehow kill them before their next turn. They're at 11. We are averaging 2 puff caps, or 1 puff cap card. That's not enough. That's just not enough. There's another drop order regular. Open attack kills me. There's the puff cap, yeah. There's a window in which you can catch them. We missed that window. We did unfortunately just miss that window. Yeah. I mean, I can cast this and I have a maximum of 2 spells that I can play here. This should be death. There's like almost no shot. But you never know. I mean, it's 20 on 8. Likely there's no shot. But I'm still gonna sit here and find out. We're still gonna fucking sit here and find out for sure. 1. Really? Really? 1? 1? 1 fucking card? That's your plan? Teemo? Hello? God? Hello? Okay, God has forsaken me. Who's Teemo's version of Satan? Who is Satan to Teemo? I don't know. I honestly could not tell you. I got 6 whole trophies! Excellent. Excellent. All right. So I was given a couple of things here. Also, Maxon, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. I hope you've been enjoying hanging out here for a little bit. Tofu, you sent me something, and then Syntax, you wanted a 1v1. So I'm going to import Tofu's deck here. And then see this Bandle Evelyn. Ev. I'm gonna just call it Ev. We're just calling it Ev, you know? She's an electric vehicle now. This is Eternal. Why is it giving me the thingy? Oh, it's giving me the thingy because I'm probably selected to only look at standard decks or something. Syntax. Oh, is that for me to play? Excellent. Yeah, sure, this one's pretty. Let's edit this. Syntax, you were technically, Syntax, you were technically up first. Oh, I don't have condenses yet. Here's a fun free build combo that feels good against drop order. Oh, it's a free build. Never mind. Ooh, that's actually kind of fun. Free build deck. Good shit. Okay. So let's see. Syntax, if you're okay with it, I might actually save the 1v1 to the end. So do this submission real quick and then either adapt this or very quickly whip up some kind of Runeterra combo thing. Turn that off for a sec so that we don't get more submissions that clog that. No, it kind of loses to mushrooms. Not the loss of the mushrooms. We'll live with the loss of the mushrooms though. Okay, cool. Let's do Tofu's Evelyn, and then we shall do that 1v1. So we got Fizz, we've got Condense, we've got Grandfather Faye, we got Minion, Nora, Pokestick, Bandle City, Mare, Lightning Rush, Loping Telescope, Wallop, Evelyn, Friendship, Puzzling Signpost, Bandle Tree, Poro Sled, Portal Palooza, Minimorph, and Treasured Trash. I actually haven't cast Condense yet, so hopefully we'll get some fun targets with the Condense out of Telescope, or Sandal City Mare, or Bandle Tree, or honestly, I'll copy a Poro because it's a Poro. So let's actually... Am I missing something from it? No. What am I missing? Did I not click on a thingy? This is Eternal. That says it's legal. Is this not legal somehow? 39 of 40. Did I accidentally take out a card? Oops. If I accidentally took out a card, that's my error. I'm gonna put in... Oh, we have the max champions here. Might take out a Fizz and put in... no, let's keep the 2/2/2. I actually hate that. Minion is good. I feel like Minion's always like not a bad thing to have around because it does make more copies of itself. I'm gonna add in another Minion. Oh, you also said I could edit this. Eternal. Oh, if we have Evelyn, we might be able to put in more Husk things. Landmark thing. Oh, the Bandle Tree. Oh, or something else. I'm actually gonna, I think I might put in 1 or 2 more Husks just to have around. Because we could put in something like Domination so that we have a little bit more, like stuff. Do we have any... We actually have a not horrible number of potential 1-cost allies. Do we have anything at 3 that we could replace? Loping Telescope is good. We don't have Shadow Isles per se. Treasure Trash at 2 is risky, but I'm going to keep it that way. It's not optimal, but it's funny. Yeah, Vora is actually not a terrible idea. Let's put in a Vora. Let's put in a 4. Let's get some dominations. Let's get some husks in the background. Now it's a legal deck. There we go. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so we need attach, or not attach. I was reading the little I was reading the little tooltip. We need to just find Bandletree. We need to find some regions. And we need to fuck them up. This is at 82 running as Xernasis, Renekton, Mono, Shurima. I'm about to get bodied by the sand! Not a fun way to go. I don't want to get fucking buried alive. Just saying. Just saying. Don't swap my corpse with the sun disk. You don't gotta do that. Nasus is gonna kill our stuff, and I'm not gonna be happy about it. Borrow sled, though. He's a fun boy. He's also very expensive. I need the tree. Give me a tree! Or tree in general. I'll smoke a joint. But yeah, minion needs to pop out of here somehow, at some point, in some way. Somehow, some way, it needs to happen. Oh, yeah, it's right. It was trying to get me to sign into Runeterra at some point. Is fine. Okay, yeah, we're gonna pass there. Okay, there's that. Let's cast this. Oh, we found the tree, though! We top-decked the tree! Okay. Also, I think the Mamelodic should be connected now. It says it is. If it's not, I'll troubleshoot it later. I'm really thinking about this minion, huh? I'm like, that's from League of Legends. And it is from League of Legends. Why did you exhaust that? It's a 2-1. What the fuck? Just what the fuck? Just a gentle what the fuck, man. Okay, I'll take it. You could have used that for Renekton, though. They really could have used that for Renekton. Why did they use an exhaust? What's the thought process behind our opponent just burning an exhaust to save 2 HP? 2 HP is honestly nothing in this economy. It's not nothing against aggro, but I'm not exactly aggro. That's the Nazurbo. That's fine. Have a Bandle City Mare. Rumble Slug is nice. Ionian Hookmaster, also nice. Let's take a Hookmaster. That gives me more regions. Also, I can play this and also a Telescope. And then... Well, I mean, we need to cast the Bandletree at a certain point. Maybe they have a really terrible hand. That's also... I mean, that's fair. That's definitely fair. They might have a terrible hand. I'm just also saying that they made a terrible play. Man, I've gotten salty. And mean. I've gotten mean and salty. Do you ever want to attack? Yeah! Yeah, I believe in you! You got attacks, bro! Am I gonna trade with that? Yeah, I'm gonna fucking trade with that, actually. We could tree. We could tree, or we could just cast other stuff. I don't think they really have a way to pump that, unless they cast a, shaped stone? Okay, I'll be fair, it's the Bandle City Mare. I guess I should have seen that. Again, a weird way to burn a shaped stone, but it is a Bandle City Mare, so I guess understandable. My mind is boggled in all the wrong ways. You're not gonna have landmark removal. Yeah, you don't really have landmark removal until you hit Sundisk time. So, I'm gonna just play that then, since you wrecked the rest of my plans. Bandle has some good spells. They have some really good spells. There is a reason that Manimorph was a terror when it was released. And then the balance of the game changed, but... Manimorph. Oh boy. Oko! Mini Oko! I love that little doggo. So that's 5 damage to my face, so we don't get down to 14 about, probably. Blade Squire is fine. There's a puzzling signpost. My hand is almost full. We've got 9 cards in hand. We can shit out a bunch here. Renekton is a 6/6. That is terrifying. I do not like it. We can stun that, though, with a wallop, so I'm gonna fucking wallop that in a moment. Let's do this. That's a couple regions there. And then we can stun, and then we can block the 3-2. So we're only taking 3 damage. Ooh, we're taking more. Oh no, we're taking more damage than that. Let's do a Blade Squire. That will save some of our skin. So we're up to 3. Noxus, Shadow Isles, Bandle City. We have Targon. We have Ionia in hand. We have Freljord in hand. So that's 1, 2, 3 more. We've got 3 more. So we're up to 6 from hand alone. That is a lot of damage at first thought. At first glance. It is a lot of damage. I mean, it's still going to be a lot of damage when this ends. It's not like the damage is exactly going away. That's down to 4, so we're at 15. Azir is going to level. That's going to knock that down. Renekton is not leveling anytime soon, though. At least not at this particular moment. They might have a Siphoning Strike, but even then, it's not the worst. It is unfortunate that it got buffed by the Golden Ambassador, though. That is unfortunately lucky of them to have gotten. Telescope, maybe? That's the Wrath of the Freljord. What do you expect me to do with Wrath of the Freljord? I like it! Don't get me wrong, but what do you want me to do with that? So funny. Wrath of the Freljord. I can't even cast that for 2 turns, but it is a great card. I fucking love that card. It's very silly, but I love that card. You have mana for 2 1-drops here. I guess I could do Hookmaster Nora, but we already have Noxus, so at this point it's like, what is actually safest? We could go Loping Telescope, Hungry Owlcat, but I think I actually like Minion Nora here, potentially, just to get something from the Nora, maybe. Now Evelyn. The titular character here is not shown up. The titular, that's the Ruin Runner, which I have not seen in fucking ages. Holy shit, it's a Ruin Runner. Oh my god. Nora, I need you to summon a really, really, really chunky guy. A unit with a lot of junk in the trunk to block the lady with the nice thighs. She has really nice thighs, but also she's going to kill me. Cardregrin the Ruined. Wow, okay. I can use that for surezies. I'm taking a lot of damage. Puzzling Signpost is nice here. What's the healthiest? Golden Ambassador is unfortunate. Honestly, Porosled is kind of nice. Azir's leveling, but the Sundisk is not. It goes down to what? 12? Ooh, no, 10. A little bit more advanced than I thought it was. I see. Okay, to be fair, they're racing against the Bandletree clock, so I understand. So the 5/5 saves me from a couple of things here. There's a chance that I can deal with the Renekton. So they're not actually attacking with Renekton, which is good. I have scared them off. I think we just kill Minion. I think we block that. And I honestly do kind of think we trade. Do we need to trade? Can we go down to 9? That means we basically guaranteed die to the next attack, though. I mean, we probably die to the next attack regardless. But I think I am going to block Rune Runner here. The damage. That. 3 damage. That's a lot. Please stop. Let's do Hookmaster. Well, we got mana, I think. Tough is fine. Nora's at 4 of 6. Actually getting procs from all of our stuff here. We can go to 5. We can actually level it now. Mega Seeker Conservatory has bloated my hand completely, so we do lose a Lightning Rush entirely. But let's level Nora if we can, which we can. That's a 12-11 Nasus. I am afraid. I am afraid for sure. Grant an ally challenger and +1/+1. I can't really kill anything with that, unfortunately. Very unfortunate that I can't do anything about that. Let's just level our Nora, I think. I do need to be thinking about regions, though, and I wasn't thinking about regions when I cast that. We can always overwrite something to be like, all right, fine, we've got that. Here's some more stuff, but we're not getting to 10 is the problem. We can overwrite some stuff anyway, I think. We can get up to 7, so we're 2 short here. Might as well hit them with the Nora. I have Signpost mana. They don't do anything anyway. Not that they probably would have mattered. We could Loping Telescope on top of, what, the 2/1? I mean, the Nora's already leveled, so I don't know if it really matters. Let's just manifest some shit. Serpent! Sanctum Conservator and Ionian Hookmaster again. Sanctum Conservator is fucking funny. That would be incredible. I cannot use that though. It is unfortunately the chunkiest thing, however. So I might also just take it for the memes. Do you have Shurima yet? We actually don't have Shurima. It does give me Shurima as well. Assuming I live, which is gonna be difficult. We do have... We have 9 out of the 10 regions right now if I can somehow live a little bit. So the Nasus is going to level. We know that the Nasus is going to level. Currently, we don't really have anything to save our HP at the moment, so that's a problem. This is the only thing that can block the Nasus, indeed. And then you go somewhere, and then the Nora blocks, and then we take 4 damage from the Overwhelm. The Sundisk has gone off. My Bandletree is literally my only hope, and we can go from there. They can... I want to say that there's definitely a Sundisk card that can destroy a landmark. Am I correct in that thinking? I don't actually remember. But the fun part is that I can hand it in 9 this turn. So if they give me one more chance to cast a card and then end the turn. Sandstorm? Okay. And then end the turn, I actually might be able to do it. 3 things for 9 mana. Okay. I mean, they probably have something like that. By this point, they're drawing a lot. They're getting a lot of resources. Monster Harpoon is not gonna do anything, but thank you. Sure, just have things. 8. We can kill something and then not do anything else, I guess. I could also play Wrath of the Freljord and do nothing with that. I think we're just gonna put all of the eggs in the good old Bandletree bucket and hope that it works. Oh, I have to kill something anyway. Oh, actually no, I can't just kill a follower. Why are you hovering champions? That's not a follower. Why are you targeting the Azir? That's not a follower. That's fucking hilarious. Apparently we found an error with the Sanctum Conservator. I shouldn't be able to target a leveled Azir, but I can. That's just straight up wrong. That's just straight up wrong, but okay. I'll take it. That's so funny. That's so funny. I think that's a mistake, but that's also really funny. Oh my god, Sanctum Conservator. Thanks for letting me fucking yeet the Azir. Level 3 follower. Level 3 is yet to upgrade a follower. Maybe because he was created and leveled all the way? I mean, it has to just be a game bug, but that's so funny. Since it's a leveled Nora. I mean, it doesn't have levels, though. It literally just says, Conservator's Judgment, kill a follower. So, yeah. Somebody clip that, and I can never send it to Riot and just secretly play Sanctum Conservator against every single Buried Sundisk deck. That's the ticket. Hi, Azir. Okay, I mean, they had another one, so whatever, but also, fuck you. Fuck you a little bit. Just a fuck up in the targeting. It has to be a fuck up in the targeting, right? Yeah. There's a Parade Electro Rig, which is the last one that we needed. That is a Shiraza the Blade. Let's do Electro Rig. That's 10. It has seen 10. So if they go for that big ass Obliterate the Sandstorm... What speed is the Sandstorm again? Because I want us Puzzling Signpost it potentially. Because right now I win the game. Right now, we actually win the game. I mean, yeah, if they cast 9 mana, they don't have Rite of Negation available. Slow. They don't have Rite of Negation. Right? Yeah, they don't have Rite. The Emperor's deck doesn't discount the cost of cards. Oh, they have a rally! Oh, shit, they have a rally. Fine. Actually, I can still put that back, though. Yeah, I can actually just still put that... No, fuck you. No, fuck you, though. No, fuck you, though! Oh my god. Vandal Tree winning me against the Sun Disk with a Sanctum Conservator bug. Holy shit. Alright, here we go. Psych! Got that signpost anyway. Fuck yeah. Alright, well, Vandal Tree doing more work than I expected this evening. Way more work than expected. Alright, Syntax, you're up now. I'm gonna quickly build a deck. It's not gonna be a good deck, but I'm gonna make a deck. So this is the Runeterra challenge. So it's, what were the conditions again exactly? It's a Runeterra champion and then all 10 regions, right? So let's do some free build. Free build, thank you. And then we're gonna do, ooh, what champion do we actually want? A series of follower. Condensed the Sanctum to see what else it could kill. Oh! To see if it could have taken something else out? You're right. I could have done that actually. I do regret not doing that now. That's something to playtest though, for sure. Tofu, thank you for the clip. Fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna build my pet boy Aatrox. I know how boring that is. I know, I'm sorry. I know it's boring. I like Aatrox a lot. I like Aatrox a lot. And then we're gonna bring in all the regions. Because fuck you, that's why. Also, I was told to do this, so I have an excuse. I have such good excuse. Actually, we can just do all regions because I'm a fucking idiot. Chilla, so you're not blinded as you're watching. All right, thank you for the list. Yeah, so we just want good stuff. We want good stuff. Free build Aatrox. This is probably like the worst option for free build ever because it actually needs a lot of stuff to support it. Never mind. Or maybe we won't do that. Maybe we will go back to the Runeterra things and see what we've got here. Oh, I always want to do Jhin. Fuck it. Let's do Jhin. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna do that then. I always want to do him because the skill thing is so satisfying. So I think I will. I think I just will, actually. I'm gonna make that call. We're gonna do it. And then we need skills and stuff. Slow and skills. There's no way to search for skills, unfortunately, I think. So that kind of sucks. All the stuns. Jhin Tom. Why not? We'll play the fucking catfish. Taunt Kench. Oh, God. And play Jhin from hand only. Wait, how do you mean from hand only? Oh, as in, like, you only let the Lotus traps go? Or let something else have the slow spells? I mean, that would be fucking funny. Let's do all regions. Stun is... What do you mean stun? Is not a thing. Stuns apparently is a thing. Like the traps and stuff. Oh, okay. So just never attack with him, that kind of thing. Did it switch the thingy? Did it switch the mode that I'm in? I wanted free build. Okay. Yeah. Why are you graying things out? Don't gray things out. That's not what we're here for. Yeah, let's do some Ravenous Flux. Let's do... Fuck it, we'll do some Guiles. We'll do some Fallen Stars. Guile is actually not that good. Pirouette is better. Disintegrate is better. Shield Vaulting is fun. Steel Tempest is fun. Arachnoid Sentry is like an obvious keep, I think. Wallop is alright. Concussive Palm gives me units. That's a lot of stuns indeed. We could run some Freljord buffs for the Kench. I think that will also be good. We want Disintegrates probably as well. Disintegrate. And we can probably run something like Fervor if we wanted to. Slow spells for Kench. Oh, stances for the Kench. Let's do stances for Kench and also Jhin. That's gonna be so bad. Inner Beast things. Cold Resistance. Stuff like that is probably okay. Because the stances will be funny. Inner Beast, let's put in that. Let's put in like a couple of Shaman's Calls for the funsies. We're almost at a 40 card deck. This will be fine. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. Everything's cool. That's a level Jhin eventually. We have access to troll things like Troll Chant, so let's actually put that in. Because Troll Chant is a good card. And I miss it. I miss it, okay? It is missed. Do I have any 1-drops? No, I don't have any 1-drops. I could probably use a 1-drop or 2. This is gonna be a fat fucking deck. Oh, we also need one from every fucking region, though. I'm forgetting about that condition. We got all the regions. We have all regions up there. So now we need to pick. Ooh, Saboteur. But we already have Noxus for sure. Acorn is a good one. Acorn is a good P and Z one. We have Noxus. Let's see. Where's the Bukai? Where's Bukai Man? We don't have equipment. Targon is, it's not going to see a landmark. Where's Bukai? Do you have Bilgewater? We have Bilgewater with the Kench. Every region your only origin champ was your thought, but you could do another champ. Every region and only your origin champ. I mean, we could drop the Kench and then just do, or we could drop the Kench for now. I might actually come back to that, and then just do other things to buff Jin. Or buff the units that we find. Because if we can find a good unit to buff, I think that'll work regardless. So we have Acorn, good unit. Divine Clerk is Targon. We have a little bit of Targon, but let's do a unit from there. We don't have any Demacia. We need an early Demacia unit. Fleet Feather Tracker counts. There's Bukai. There's the Bukai for the Shreem. Bandle and Ionia we still need. Helpless Aristocrat. There's Shadow Isles. I'm putting in the 1-drops for now just to like pin it in my brain of like, do we have that or no? Oh, Omen Hawk is a good target here regardless, I think. Bandle Tree. The condition is more like you have to start with it in your deck. So Bandle Tree would give it to me, but I also would like to obey the spirit of it and just have all of them together. Does it tell me? Yeah, it does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm missing which one? Which one am I missing? Bandle, Demacia, Freljord, Ionia, Targon, Noxus, P&Z, Shadow Isles, Shurima. We have Bandle, we have Bilgewater, we have Demacia, Freljord, Ionia, Noxus, P&Z. Shadow Isle, Shurima, Targon. What am I missing? Which one am I missing again? It should show 11 if I'm hitting them all. Currently I have 10. Which one is it? I always blank because 10 is not an easy one to remember. The Bandle's on here though. It says I have 2 Bandle cards. So there's 2 Bandle cards. Do I have to go through this one by one? Oh god. There's Bandle. Do we have Bilgewater? We got, oh, it's registering no Bilgewater. Did I take out a Bilgewater card? At least that's it's easy to catch up on. Bilgewater. What do we want to put in for the Bilgewater? Oh, I mean, Riptide Rex is an obvious one for Jin, right? Cannon Barrage? Yeah, Cannon Barrage is an obvious one for Jin. It's still hiding it from me. Why is it still hiding it from me? Is it lying to me? Maybe it's lying to me. Regardless, this is a good one to have. You want to put in some warning shots? Probably not. That's probably not going to help me very much. We have a lot of stalling. We could always run something like Noxian Fervors, because we do have all of the disintegrates anyway. Ballistic Bot. Oh, Ballistic Bot. Good call. Good call. Ballistic. Let's put you in. Yeah, actually I'm gonna load up on those. So we have some P&Z. We have a pile. Do I want to change anything? You know what? Fuck it. We're going in. I think. Yeah, fuck it. No, we're just gonna go in. I don't know what this is, but it follows the conditions that were set before me. I have a Runeterra champion, and then I have at least one card from every single region. So I'm ready. Syntax, I am prepared. You did give me your copy of your deck code, so I am just gonna sneak a peek at that. Do you need? Okay, you don't need. Need some draws. I always cut draw when I'm building early. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It's always a. You're right. I know I need draws. I'll think about it later. That's gonna bite me in the ass, and I know it is, but I'll deal with that. It's fine. It'll be fine. Okay. Terra. Dex code. I love Ruterra.ar so much. It's so easy to copy deck codes in there. Yes. Okay. There we go. I should have sent the friend request into Axe, so whenever you're ready. And then... Oh, you're also doing Jin? Oh my god, I didn't actually see your deck list! I didn't see your deck list beforehand! Oh no. Oh no, this is gonna be fucking hilarious. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to steal your idea here. I was just like, Jin seems fun! And that. So it's a Jin showdown. Oh god. Oh no. Jin's gonna be disappointed in me probably after this is done. Just so disappointed. Alright. I'm ready whenever. God, 2 Jins. The Jin mirror! I know! The unintentional Jin mirror. It's because he's so awkward to play and was regular region locked, you know? Okay. This one. Oh god. I'm ready. This makes me hit the ready button, so I guess I'm ready. Let's do this. Yours is so much less scuffed than mine. It's so much less scuffed. Damn it. Ooh, look at those regions, though! So good. I need to see it not be visible on the screen. Oh, it doesn't, it hides it from you. There's so many, it actually literally just hides it. It's just question marks of like, what the fuck are these people doing? We don't even know anymore. Alright. Ooh, that's actually, okay, I'll take that. I'll take a Burbo. We like burbs. Raven Bloom. Raven Bloom is such a good, obvious choice. So let's pass here. Oh, that countdown's terrifying. All right. I have a bird. It is a good burping. Oh, not my bird, though. Not the bird! There's an Eye of the Dragon. I could kill it. That's just so much energy on a 1/3. That's so much energy for a 1/3, and yet also I don't like it. And yet also I don't want it to be around. Right now it's not making anything. Now it's making something, however. Now that it's making something, I actually am going to just try and kill it. I know it's a lot of effort, but we're getting closer to that Lotus Trap. You know? The Lotus Trap of victory. I really need to do a lot of pings here, Jin. Like, every single ping possible. No flow for you! I have terrible emotes. I have the stock basic emotes. I'm so sorry. Terrible. That's actually pretty good. This is actually pretty good. That doesn't get any procs yet. Oh, it does deal some damage. Deal 3. Ooh. I'm gonna do this. So that we trade with the gray back. No damage committed there. And then we open swing. We've got a stance for the Jin. We're gonna be dealing a bit of damage. And the stand, I like the stances now in hindsight a lot. Okay. Okay. What do we want to buff here? Honestly, my buff the 3/2. My buff the 3/2. It has a great possibility of running into something here, of course, though, that is going to suck for me. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just do this, I think. Wait, what's in that deck list? No flux, so I mean I should be safe here. Also, Queen, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How's it going? How was your stream? Thank you for sending the party over here. I appreciate it a lot. Okay, 3-2, 3-4. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's buff it. Let's go. I don't like that. I don't like the 1/1. It has a skill. It has a skill though. And I don't want it to have a skill. Hey, any viewer helps, honestly. Any viewer is incredible. You know? You got to Platin Eternal? Fuck yeah! Congratulations! What deck were you playing? Or what decks, I guess I should say. Because I know there's a lot of decks. I'm a grant and I'm a stun that. Because that's the thing that has the little badoodle. Oh no, that's not the thing that has a little badoodle. I mean, it's fine. I should have stunned the Jhin and then gone with the pirouette. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just being a little derplefontin. I'm being a little derple. I'm being a big derple. I mean, it means that the Jhin has to attack at least, which is something, but it's not exactly what I intended. It's not exactly what I intended there. I'll take the turn pass, though. There's a flock. Ooh. Ooh. Let's steal and stun. Get that off of the board there. Try to get this ravenous flock going somehow. What is that? There's a mystic shot. Okay, fair enough. Targeting. Maybe tie bulk soon. Maybe a little tie bulk action. Also fair enough. Ooh, do I cast my own Jhin? I think I might cast my own Jhin. Plat 1, you're playing Gwen, Katarina, Yordle Aggro, and Karma Set Shadow Isles. Fucking alright. Oh boy, there's so many thingies. I'm gonna make the number of thingies even worse. I'm gonna multiply the thingy number. Tie bulk is right there. Tie bulk is coming. Not winter is coming. Tie bulk is coming. The fires of hell burn. Not my Jhin. Not the 4/3 Jinsticles. That sucks. Okay. I should have prioritized the pirouettes for the off chance that I ever in my life actually find something like a goddamn Riptide Rex. I could have probably stacked 2 Riptide Rexes in there at this rate. Could have also buffed something so that that has more stuff to do. Is that 5? Oh, it's 5 with the tie buff. Fair enough. How many is that? 10 of 12? Yeah, I forgot about the tie bulk damage. I was like, this is enough. Died anyway. +2/+2 is probably worth. Generally speaking. 3rd tie bulk, probably. Six of 8. Or 6/8 total. 1 more guile. It's almost enough damage. It's almost enough damage, but not quite, because there's also going to be another one, and I cannot currently stun both. That is apparently not the case anymore. There's a concussive palm. Jhin is leveled somewhere. Excellent. I no longer have the Jhin, unfortunately. If it's another tie bulk, I might actually have a shot here. That's a mobilize. Unfortunate. 5 mana tie bulk. There's a tie bulk. Here's the stun. Currently, we have 9 damage on board. We've got 9. There's an Eye of the Dragon. Is a 3. 3! No, damn, okay. I mean, we're still open attacking here. For sure. That dies. We're dealing 3 to face. I need more stuns, and I have currently run out of stuns. So fucking close. The mobilize fucking worked. Holy shit. Not sure if it would have worked without the mobilize, probably. Condense on the tie bulk is fine. Let's stun that. Block the others. So we can take a little bit of damage. Not the most damage. Can I take the 9? What's the damage sources in there? Pokey Stick, Mystic Shot. I mean, Mystic Shot alone is going to be like a crazy amount of damage right now. I'm going to try and not block that 9-6. Similar amount of damage with the Overwhelm. Ballistic Bot is here, but it's not fast enough. It's not quite fast enough. Yeah, 13 mana. There's no way. Ah, there's that Riptide Rex. God damn it. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I don't think the losing that one Jin particularly mattered. But it didn't help either. Best card draw in the game is place your bet, arguably. Oh, yeah, I think so. Because it gives you resources back. I think Formula is also very good. It's a little pricier, right? But 6 mana for P and Z in general just feels pretty good. Yeah, GG. Good shit. The Jin Mirror was a success generally. At least somebody got the Riptide Rex in the end. Fuck yeah. All right. I think for now I'm gonna leave that there. We got some good fucking free build wins in. Wait, that was funny. I think it'd make for good Poro Cup content. I think it would too. I'm glad that the Friend Challenge free build is an option. Rise would need to be auto banned. Honestly, for future Poro Cup things, Rise is probably always going to be auto banned. Like, there was that one person who had Ephemeral Rise, and like, I think that's an acceptable amount of you technically did the thing, even if we did ban Rise in both other deck building conditions. Like, if you're creative enough to find a way around Rise, sure, fucking whatever, do it, do whatever you want. But it's definitely not something that we're just gonna blanket allow, because that would stifle the fun. I know that people who are not me think that Fiora is also fun in that regard, but that was the alt win cons are subjective. Can we play a 100 card deck immune to Shroom deck? Immune to Shroom. A 100 card deck would actually be kind of hilarious. Fiora is at least interactive. I don't know about fun. She is a little more interactive. There's a chance that you at some point can hit or kill or disintegrate a Fiora. Rise, not so much. She hits the board and you're like, well, there go my hopes and dreams. So yeah, arguable conditions there. 100 deck as a restriction would be very funny. It would, like, everybody has to bring a commander deck. Commander Poro Cup. That would actually be such a funny concept of 100 card decks. The games would be long. The games would potentially be really long or extraordinarily short depending on how people top deck. But it would be an interesting deck building challenge for the community, I think. 100 card decks. And it's like the opposite of basically the just complete opposite of what free build has become. That would be fun. That's also a cool idea for the Poro Cup. I think free build just gives us so many options. It's kind of great. We're also definitely doing an animal tournament at some point. Birds, birds, reptiles, poros, elnuks, cats, whatever. Just like someone of those. All of your units have to be of that archetype. Perhaps with Yeti's band. You immediately see someone jamming every single 1-drop and draw spell. Which, like, to be fair, if you want to do it, 100 cards immune to Shroom, arguably. Kinda, yeah. Just because there's so much padding in there. Like, you have to be, like, have a leveled Teemo, and you have to be hitting with a leveled Teemo, and you have to be hitting consistently, and they have to never remove it or touch it or affect any of your peddlers or anything to get around a 100 card deck. So yeah, it would be pretty immune. It would also be harder for Flash Bombs to work. Pursuit and Seraphine. Oh, those are probably potentially good bans, yeah. Pursuit, Seraphine, Karma honestly might just ban some of the coin cards depending. The likelihood of finding removal for that level Teemo is ass. You just play Bar and Pursuit. Yeah, that would be kind of crazy. I think Pursuit would be a ban. Like, I don't want to ban Pursuit because it's one of my favorite cards and I've won matches with it. but we'd probably have to ban those things. The things that are like some kind of like just creating cards or like have a condition like banditry or something. The whole deck is new. Yeah, the whole deck would be new in that case. Just like 100 card singleton. Actually, 100 card singleton is a fun idea too. Like real commander style. Like not just 100 cards, but each of those cards has to be unique. That would be fun. It would also be a little... I mean, you could still do the one drop draw thing, but it would be at least a little bit of a challenge. So it's not just like 3 Lieben Saboteurs. I'm gonna relink the clip. You immediately lost it. It should be in like the video tab as well. Clips show up there as well. With 20 champs. With 20 champions. Oh yeah, we'd have to come up with like a unique champion ban system or champion system for that. But I really like that idea. It would be spicy. Singleton with a limited champ pool or a limited number of champs and also a limited pool because Rise and Seraphine would be fucking out in the garbage. That's a good idea. Up there we would card copy restrictions for free build. That would be fantastic. Like the opposite of Singleton, of just have everything in there. Have whatever you want, just everything goes in there. Then I can finally live my dreams of just automatically having 20 Puff Cap Peddlers in my deck. No one can stop me. Want to see if people can do with 40 card decks, but you can only have 2 different cards? Oh, yeah. Or like... Yeah, no, 40 is probably a reasonable number for this game. I was like 20 or 60 could also work, but 20 is more like the current free build, and 60 is very big and would just be very repetitive, like unnecessarily repetitive. If they get rid of the card restrictions, then yeah, that would be so cool. 3 cards, 2 cards, somewhere in there. 100 burn cards! Are there 100 burn cards in the game? I mean, there's probably 100 cards, approaching 100 cards that will deal Nexus damage directly. That might actually become a pseudo meta if we were to do something like that, but I think there's enough room to like see what would work in that format that would be really fun to have people deck build for it. Anyway, I'm gonna store the concept of Singleton Commander or Commander in Runeterra for the next Poro Cup tournament, and I think I'm gonna send you guys out on a lovely raid. 20 copies of Mystic Shot, 20 copies of Legion Saboteur. Oh. God. Can you imagine? Now I'm just imagining a 40 card deck and it's literally just all Jinn. So every single Jinn sees every single other Jinn's bullets go. That 1 cost and the 0 cost. Just like every single time you cast a card, there's like 30 Jinns that notice and cast a Lotus Trap at the same time. 50 Fading Memories and 50 Doom Beasts. Oh god. Pain! But also fun. Pain, but also fun. Yeah, if you could have unlimited copies of a champion, that would be so fun. My Bard deck would go nuts. 1 Lotus would go off. Lotus Traps. Oh, only 1 would go off. That's true, actually. They'd all see it, but you're right. You can't actually stack Lotus Traps. It doesn't work. Otherwise, you would super mulligan for having Jinns in the same hand. That's correct. Things like Bard would duplicate, though. 40 Bards would be hot. 40 Bards would be incredible. But anyway, other than the Bard worship, which I don't have that. What is my icon? Definitely not Bard. On that note, thank you all for joining the stream. I'm gonna go send you out to somebody else. Who do we want who's live right now? That says Warden of the Tribes, and not many people play Warden of the Tribes, so I'm gonna go check them out, I think. Let's go see what they're all about. Here we go, that should be started. So 99 Zoe's 1 Acel. 1 Acel. Just 1. Oh, Starlit Epiphany! Just like fucking a few Celestial cards and like 40 Starlit Epiphanies. Starlit Epiphany would also be fucking hilarious in a 100 card deck, wouldn't it? Because it would, I think the wording is that it replaces every card in your deck, right? It's not just the 40 cards, it's every card in your deck. Or is it, does it have a number on it? Wait, before I send out the rate, doesn't the Starlit Epiphany have a number on it? Starlit Epiphany 20 copies. It would actually cut your deck size. It would actually cut your deck size. Interesting. Anyway, thank you for this. Side notes. Thank you for joining the stream this evening. I hope you have a great rest of your evening and your time zone or your day or wherever it is where you are. I'll be off tomorrow, but back on Thursday for more of the Mage Seeker. And then after that, I'm planning to be back on Sunday for Legends of Runeterra for 5 p.m., etc. and on from there. So yeah, thank you everybody. Good night.